just want to feel like that every day. Piping hot, popping like popcorn. Can you hear the bells ding dong? Up every last one. This is it, this is it. Oh, let's not pretend I don't hear me. Try to move on without looking back, 'cause I realize it. Perfection can't please me. I didn't know that I could see the sky with my eyes closed, and a moon to talk to. The world will spread everywhere if I wanted to. Tell me more, how many miles is life in the rainy streets, and having no umbrella, a time to be joyful. I just want to feel like that every day. Piping hot, popping like popcorn. Watch my soul bang bang, pick up every last one. This is it, this is it. Oh, let's not pretend I don't hear me. Try to move on without looking back, 'cause I realized it. Perfection can't please me. How many miles is life? Grab lots of snacks and wear new shoes. How far can I go? I just want to feel like that every day. Piping hot, popping like popcorn. Watch my soul bang bang, pick up every last one. This is it, this is it. Oh yeah. Let's not pretend I don't hear me. Try to move on without looking back. Piping hot, it's let's try on those days. I guess it's not all fun and games. This journey is my own. I'm sorry if I bothered you, 'cause I realize it. Perfection can't please me.
It took me 10 years to find the answer to something I forgot about it in 2 seconds. That's about it. You know, living my life
Hello, I am here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the first ever Steam Deck stream. Believe it or not. So hopefully it works. Hopefully the Steam Deck works. You know, some people say it's a great, flawless piece of technology. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find that out today. Hold on, you get the USB-C cable for the controller. It's plugged in. We're gonna turn it on. I gotta say, I'm gonna say this right now. It better be good. It better be flawless. Because I had a doozy setting it up for the first time on the dock. So, yeah. Let's see if this is even gonna work. Let's see if it's even gonna work. Guess what? It doesn't work. The dock works fine, only in the sense that it's charging the device, but it's not going to the TV. so I might have to do an audible. Which is weird because it should be plugged in correctly. Because wait, no, I'm dumb. Figured it out. I figured out. Guys, shut up. Shut up. If I see one dude memeing on me, I don't know. I might go hang on your ass. Hold up. This is a weird setup. I have to like go around, but where is it? Right here. Oh, something needs to be able to plug it up. Oh wait, no, it's okay. Alright. Elgato's plugged in. That's I always forget that. Okay, it works. I got it. See, once I solved it, it was easy. It was easy to figure out. I'm glad Retro is not here yet. He's streaming, so I don't have to hear his fucking or just Gamer John. Just Gamer John ain't here yet. Just Gamer John has been a naysayer the whole time. This was goofy about the Stream Deck. The Steam Deck, excuse me. Oh, Theo, you just didn't use it correctly. No, I know I used it. I know what's going on. No, Theo, you're wrong. Wow. All right. I gotta tell Charles I'm doing this because he got mad at me last time I didn't notify him. I gotta tell Charles. I gotta tell him. He has to know I'm doing it. I'm finally doing it, and if he misses it, it's on him. I'm innocent. What? Come on. There we go. All right. Alrighty then. Let's go. So again, sadly, my Stream Deck does not want to work with OBS right now. So, gotta do this manually until it decides to work. Uh-oh. Wait. What? So, it's not going through Elgato. Okay, I need to go to the settings. I think I might know why. If I can go to settings. How can I go to settings? Why isn't it letting me go? There we go. Oh, it's the guide button. That's right. Okay, so settings, display. Yeah, that's why it's 1400. It can't do 1400 right now. 720. Yeah, let's do 720. Keep settings. Okay. That maybe hmm. There you go. Let's see, can I go higher? Let's try this. Oh, keeps it. Yeah, this is way better. Holy shit. Okay, there we go. We figured that out. Yeah, okay, so this is what I'm saying. Okay, I'm gonna say this so you fuckers who disprove me all the time. Listen. Listen, okay? So I selected automatically set resolution when I first got this fucking thing. That's what I did. I did that because before when I booted up on my main TV, it was a tiny resolution thing. So I was like, okay, well, I'll do automatically set it. I automatically set the resolution, and then it was a black screen no matter what I did. After that, it never went back on. I thought maybe I had to restart the device, whatever. So it wouldn't work. I plugged it to this TV that I'm using to stream, and it shows the interface. So I tried thinking, okay, well, I'll set the setting to like be whatever here, and then I'll carry it over back to the main TV and go from there. Still did not work. So when this screen was black, I had to remember, okay, I'm in this menu. I have to click X here. How many clicks to get to like 720p? I had to pick that. And then after that, I only went up incrementally. And then when it went black, I had to remember, okay, I can go back down one or whatever. So that's what I had to do, okay? I don't want to hear anyone tell me, Theo, you did it wrong or anything like that. I know what happened. I know what I did. Okay? God. What's kind of funny, this is not the Steam Deck's fault. This thing I'm about to say, so don't worry, guys. I'm not blaming Valve on this one. This fucking TV, man. It's an old TV. It's like PS3, it's like PS3 era of kind of TV. So no one does this like screen size. It does 720p and it does 1080p, but no one does the size. It's a really odd aspect ratio, and no one supports it. So I'm always gonna be cut off. Unless, is there a way to change the screen size? There has to be a way. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. We might have to fix. Okay. We have to fix the capture. There we go. Perfect. All right. Now we can get going and play Guilty Gear Revelator 2 rollback beta. That's right. I tricked you all. You all thought I was going to play Chrono Trigger. God, I'm actually going to play Guilty Gear. Baited, baby. Okay, not really. I'm actually going to play Guilty Gear. I mean, Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger. We're actually doing it. As we listen to Hate Live, dude.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and welcome to the beta episode and the launch of the new King of Hate podcast, Hate Live. Now here's your host from steamy, humid, disgusting Connecticut, Darkside Phil.
I'm gonna lower his audio.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the beta edition of
Thanks for the
Hate
resub.
Live. Hate Live is my new podcast
Stormlit.
that I've actually wanted to do for quite
Thank
some
you.
time, but I never had streaming capability, and so ever since 2 months ago I got that capability, I actually decided that I would adopt a podcast eventually. I just didn't know how I would make it work. And so, just so everyone
Oh,
knows,
right, I was-
this is the
so-
first episode. This is not by far the finished product. This is the very first time
I
doing this
decided-
program. I'm trying out all
Okay.
the sync and everything. You know,
I'm gonna pause the guy for a minute. So I was playing this earlier, and someone told me on Twitter, "Oh, if you're lost, talk to the old man at the end of time area, and he'll give you hints." He did not give me shit. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I talked to this one thing, says, "Oh, go to 1999 AD or whatever." So I do that, and I started this fight with Lavos. And I can already tell this is probably like the final boss. And I have to say, it's kind of easy. I kind of made it pretty far in this fight. To believe it or not, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is not the final fight, but I did make it pretty far. There's multiple phases. You kind of fight phases that are from old bosses, and that's kind of cool. But I made it pretty far. And then I died, and I was kind of mad about that, because what ended up happening, I ended up dealing damage that was like 1, like single digits. I was like, okay, yeah, this is like, you know, way late game kind of stuff, because I don't have anything that can even scale to that. So we're gonna flee for now. Where's the there we go.
So, thank you, whether or not you're joining me on Twitch TV, on my streaming channel, or whether or not you are joining me on YouTube, on the King of Hate vlogs, because you couldn't join me for the live streams. Perfectly fine. Don't worry, you're not really missing out on anything, especially in this beta episode. What we're going to do is we're going to have an agenda. There's going to be 3 major segments of the show that we're going to be going
See, I talked to
First segment
him.
is gonna be me
Come and see me whenever you have the need to think of me as your guide. Okay, but I want to know where to go.
Change in the schedule, what's coming up this weekend, and then also
The old man's broken,
other
dude.
things in the news, like conventions I'm attending and E3 and all kinds of stuff. So that kind of stuff was going to be a segment 1. Segment 2 is going to be about gaming news. Now this week, the only real gaming
So I don't know where I have to go.
Xbox One, okay, the big announcement stream that came out on Tuesday, and I'm not going to be
Because
around
this
the bush to
is
talk again
Medina
about the
Village,
initial
1000
press
AD.
conference of Xbox One, simply because I already did
Thanks
that
for the
en
resub,
masse
Perez.
way back on Tuesday, and if you haven't seen that video yet, definitely head over to
Yeah, where's Retro and where's Charles?
check it
Where
out
are they?
there. It is
Good question.
very highly viewed for
If
what
they
it
don't
is.
show up in 30 minutes,
Very
we're gonna go
interesting
play
to
Guilty
press
Gear.
conference and my opinions about it, so
I'm
definitely
saying
check
it.
if you haven't. What we're going to be talking about today is all of the information that came out after the press conference.
So I don't know where to
So
go.
all that stuff that kind of got leaked and then eventually ended up getting confirmed by a lot of Microsoft reps regarding the Xbox.
We'll go here.
30
Fuck
little
it.
Secrets that no one talked about in the press conference. We're going to discuss those, and we're going to basically I'm going to say my opinion on each one, and you know, it's going to be a cool opportunity to have a discussion about that. I don't think anyone's had a discussion in one central area about it, so this will be a good way to summarize all these points that have been going on over the
We
course
came
of
from
the
here.
And then the third segment is going to be back in the day.
The merchants
Now, this
who
is
were in
a-
the
a-
square
something
hate
I wanted to do since the
have
beginning
all
of this
left
year. It was
and
actually an
to
idea I had
restock.
last
Why not
year,
pay a visit
and I
to the
was
town
never able to
market?
properly
Okay, cool.
implement it 'cause I just didn't have enough time. What this is going to be is a segment where I talk about my experiences as a kid growing up with video games, being a major part engrossed in that video game culture during the time when the consoles were just becoming mainstream and being, you know, adopted into every home, when there were these heavy console wars. Oh, Genesis does what Nintendo don't, and all kinds of stuff like that. We're also going to be talking heavily about arcades and the arcade scene, back when the video game arcades were huge.
Like, am I supposed to be here? Like, I don't know.
Street Fighter 2. I'm going to explain to you all all
Thanks for
about
the
that
resub,
kind of stuff.
Retro.
That's what this series
You got a
is
hype
all
train
about.
going.
So every episode of Hate Live, we're gonna have a new segment where we get to discuss that
Retro
kind
Gaming
of stuff. And I think
subbed
it's gonna be
26.
pretty,
Theodore
okay?
very
And
angry.
then finally,
Theo
we're
very
gonna
angry.
do
Theodore very
podcast
angry.
runs.
Theodore
We're
very
gonna do
angry.
possibly
Theodore
some
very
Q&A
angry.
with
Theodore
people on
very
the stream
angry.
and stream
Theodore
chat
very
at the
angry.
end. So
Theodore
just to give
very
you that
angry.
thing, so there's
Theodore
segments
very
of possible
angry.
Q&A at the
Theodore
end.
very
There probably
angry.
will be
Theodore
short
very
commercial
angry.
breaks
Theodore
between
very angry.
those
Theodore
segments that always
very
give me a
angry.
chance to
Theodore
rest my
very
voice and
angry.
possibly
Theodore
Q&A.
very angry. Theodore very angry. Theodore very angry.
So,
Theodore very angry. Theodore
alright.
very angry.
So I actually have an
Theodore very
agenda.
angry.
There's so much
Theodore
to talk
very
about on
angry.
this first
Theodore very
podcast
angry.
that
Theodore
I
very
wanted to make sure
angry.
that I
Theodore
cover it all
very
and get
angry.
it.
Theodore very
And that's why I
angry.
made my
Theodore
entire
very
stream,
angry.
second stream
Well, we gotta
for
fight.
this podcast so that I actually don't.
No, no fight out. We'll fight. Fuck him. Fuck him up.
Just for this podcast is gonna be pretty good. Okay. All right. So. All right.
Oh, I don't want them to shoot him. One guy.
Be asking me, well, Phil, your camera looks great. This is what people were just telling me actually, previous to me going live here on the podcast, that this camera looks way better than the webcam that I was using previously. A lot of people are gonna want to know what webcam is this. Well, this is the Logitech C920.
Sweet.
webcam.
Now he has to sell to me.
It's pretty good. It does.
They
1080p
beat you,
video.
boss.
What you're watching
Monsters.
obviously isn't 1080p because I don't.
All right, I'll sell. Perfect.
1080p, but it's basically 1080p
I'm
quality
away from
webcam
keyboard,
down
doing
to
strange,
scale to fit this
doing a stream
720p
myself.
window,
Just
and therefore it
very
looks really
angry
good.
and
People are also
resub.
telling me that the frame rate is actually really good.
Let's see.
It's dropping frames. It
Can
actually
I buy
pushes
equipment?
the
Oh,
camera.
I can.
So I hope that's the case. If that's the case, I'm gonna be using this
Can I-
webcam for live streaming.
Oh, okay, I
I
see.
could do Ask the King in the future. I could do other projects in the future live stream. So it's a very strong possibility that I may actually be using this
Okay,
camera to do a lot of.
why
my
can I buy
videos.
this?
I might even do the weekend preview like this. Who knows?
Oh, I don't have enough money. Why can I buy
It's on the
this?
webcam that's really good.
I kicked his ass and he's selling it at a high price, dude. It's
Alright,
bullshit.
The first thing that I want to mention before we even start talking about gaming stuff this week is that the poll is live. If you have gone to DSP Gaming in the past day, you'll have noticed that my featured video on the channel is actually not gameplay whatsoever, but it is a announcement that the poll for the next downtime game is now live. I've selected 10 games spanning pretty much almost.
Wait a
every
second, I came from here,
genre
didn't I?
that there is. And,
Yeah, I did this already. This is stupid.
There's gonna be something
This
there for everyone
this
that
game
loves.
is dumb.
You will want to see me be playing one of those games, no matter what kind of a gamer you are. So the way that this poll
I
works,
want-
it's
I want
the
to hear
first
already.
time I'm doing a poll
So-
exclusively on YouTube.
I don't think I need to be
Avoid
here
people
anymore.
Complaining that, oh no, you're doing the poll on your website and I don't want to register for your website. I tried to register and there were errors and stuff like that. I said, you know what? If I want participation, I have to make it easy for you, the viewer. So what I've done is made a poll where the 10 selections.
So where do I
mentioned in the
go?
video, and they're all annotations on the video that you can just click, and all you need to do is click, and you voted for the game that you want to see me play.
No.
Now, if annotations don't show up on your videos for whatever reason, like let's say you're on a mobile device, a smartphone, you can go to the description of the video, and I've also listed the games there. Now, you can vote for multiple games, and, I would hope that people wouldn't abuse the system, but...
Fuck it, we'll go here,
I mean,
see
if
what
they click
happens.
1,000 times and they watch the video 1,000 times, it's going to have fake views. However, the thing is, YouTube actually has changed their algorithm of the way that views are recorded. You have to actually,
I think I did this, and I did, and
in order for it
let's
to count
see.
as a view. So if there's some asshole just there clicking refresh or pressing F5, it's not going to count as views. They have to watch the whole video, refresh it, watch the whole video again, and refresh it. How many people are really going to do that? Probably not many. So I don't think we're going to have much cheating in this poll. Now, you might also be asking yourself, well, okay, I voted, but now I want to see how the other games are doing so I can know whether the game that I voted for is doing well in the poll. How do I do that without accidentally clicking on the video and checking the views and then giving it another view and basically another vote, which I don't want to do? Well, I've created a playlist that has all of these videos in it.
Oh, Troll's not gonna make it for this one. Wow, I might just quit this then, dude.
Watch it. You can't just randomly find it in a search on YouTube or even in my videos listing on my channel. It doesn't show up. So you can check out the playlist. It's on my main channel. It's a new playlist called, I think it's a Downtime Games May 2013 or something like that. And
I
that's
kinda don't-
where
I'm not
you
liking
can
this
get
session right
information
now.
on what's doing what in the
Just
poll.
getting
When I last
bodied.
checked a few hours ago, everything was frozen at 300 views because, as you know, YouTube has this safety feature where once a video
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be making any progress, guys. I don't want to go back and I want to save because
the views. I fully expect it's going to be locked and incorrect. Even when it updates, it's still going to be incorrect for at least a day. So I would say probably.
But I don't think I'd have to be here because I went here before and it didn't take me anywhere because it led to a dead end and I couldn't do shit.
Okay. All right. So now let's start talking about all the games and stuff that I've worked on this week. Sorry. I got an odd message that I didn't expect I was going to get. Sorry about that. I'm going to flip my phone over so I don't get distracted during this. That's going to be a big part of the podcast. I got to learn not to be distracted by stuff. All right, so this week...
Let's do this. See where this takes us.
Well, since I returned from my vacation in Philadelphia last week, I had to catch up with a game that I had missed during that week, but then I also jumped into this week's new releases. So I've done a full playthrough of Metro Last Light, which, by the way, I really enjoyed. I knew nothing about the game going into it. I played it, and I thoroughly enjoyed the game. So I've got a full playthrough of that up on DSP Gaming, my YouTube gaming channel. Definitely check that out. Plus, I did review the game on Monday on the King of Hate Vlogs, my vlogging channel as well. So you can see the review, you can see the playthrough, whatever you want to see. It's all live. Really liked that game. And, by the way, I held on to the game because there was an announcement this week that there will be some major story DLCs coming this year. And I said, well, I'm going to hold on to the game then, not trade it in.
Yeah, I don't know where to go.
Two new things: Resident Evil Revelations, which
I don't think
console
I don't,
adaptation, HD.
I don't have to be here either.
That was a Nintendo 3DS.
I'm getting like kind of annoyed with this. I have no idea where to go, and like, there's really no indication.
As of today, I have completed my stream of Resident Evil Revelations, the campaign. I beat it today. So those videos will be uploading over the next several days into next week. Not yet tomorrow, though. We're going to talk a little bit about that when we talk about my schedule, which is coming up. But right now, they're actually literally going live right now. As we're streaming right now, and as I'm doing this podcast, I've already scheduled uploads to go live on YouTube. So you can just head over there tonight and you can watch the latest batch of videos. But I really enjoyed that game too, albeit there was a bug or two that was a little annoying. But the game is a really solid Resident Evil game. It's more to the roots of the series, where it's more survival horror rather than run and gun and have a co-op partner helping you out. It's up to you. Mostly because the AI sucks in the game and the AI guy just stands.
I have no idea where to go. The guy doesn't tell you shit. There's no real hints. So I don't know who told me that this guy gives you hints. He doesn't. He doesn't tell you anything.
Either already saw a playthrough of the 3DS version last year.
Like, all I'm told is go to the Middle Ages. What is the year?
I appreciate it if you are interested in Resident Evil and survival horror, because it is a pretty good series. Later on this weekend, there's a possibility that I will be trying out the raid mode of Resident Evil Revelations. Which
No,
is
not doing Protodome. That's future.
Against the gauntlet of enemies, you're trying to get points.
Medina Village, I think, is the orc people, so that's not where I need to go.
And then we had the Batgirl DLC, which I played Tuesday
That's
night.
Dinosaur Land.
Batgirl in the lab, which is basically putting her in training mode.
No, that's Dinosaur Land. What the fuck?
Different things, trying to figure out her combos and such. Then I jumped onto the arcade ladder, and then I played some online gameplay against people, and it was very hit or miss.
I don't know.
Some people I did really well, others I did badly, but it was kind of funny because it really wasn't because of the character. It was because I just couldn't fucking block anything because some of my connections were terrible. So it was just one of those nights, I guess. Especially being that it was the night of the release of that DLC. Probably everyone had come home from school and work. Oh, we want to try out Batgirl. Jumped online and lagged up all the servers. So that footage, some of it is already live. I still have, I think, about 19 matches left of the multiplayer to upload. I'm going to upload probably another 9 to 10 matches tonight, and I believe if there's any left, that'll be over the course of the weekend as well. So that's what you can expect regarding the Batgirl DLC. So, what's coming up in the next few days? Well, tomorrow, John Rambo is visiting. We're going to film a new Smart Guys, the first one in 2 weeks. So that's our wrestling commentary show, if you're not familiar with it. That'll be uploaded to the King of Hate vlogs, okay? And then in addition to that, we're also going to do co-op gameplay of a few things. First of all, we have SGC coming up. SGC is Screwtack Gaming Convention. It is a major convention that has just restarted. It happened back in like 2008, 2009, but then it went away for a while. Now it's back. This is a convention by gamers for gamers. It's a bunch of gamers that are going to meet up, hang out. There's going to be a
gamers,
gaming area
dude.
where you can play all kinds of different games. There's going to be tournaments and competitions. There's going to be a bunch of panels from gaming related people on the internet like myself. I'll be there to have a panel, but you know, Angry Video Game Nerd and those kind of people are going to be there to hold panels. Adam Sessler is a guest. I guess he's going to be talking about games and stuff.
I guess Adam Sessler will be
How
there.
bad he was at God of War Ascension, how he yelled about Charles Barkley when I one-shotted it.
I beat a gremlin under a waterfall or whatever. I beat him.
One-shotted the Charles Barkley.
And now I don't know where to go. They keep saying go to the Middle Ages, but I don't know what that means. Like, what year is that?
Yeah,
What portal do I
there's
go
other stuff going on
to?
there, too. But one of the things that's going to happen at SGC is the Iron Man of gaming. This is a competition spanning the gamut of the gaming world, meaning you're going to have modern games, you're going to have classic games, and it's an overall gaming competition to see who's the best. And there's, I think, 6 different segments, 6 different games that are known, and then the finals are a mystery game. So it's basically anyone's game once you get to the finals. The games that are going to be played are very old, such as Tetris on the NES, Super Mario Kart from Super Nintendo, and they range to like the middle of the road, like Halo 2, and into more modern games like Sonic 4, NBA Jam, the new one that was just re-released like a year or 2 ago. So the games are pretty varied. Oh, and of course, I forgot, Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition 2012 is also going to be in there too. So I'm entering this competition, but John and I realized if we're going to do anything with this, we need to practice. So John and I are actually, over the next few weeks, when we do co-op, are going to take some of the time of the day to play these games that are actually going to be in the Iron Man of Gaming. Now, some of them have established...
The Iron Man of Gaming.
Mario Kart. It's do a certain stage and get the best time. That's, you know, okay. Some of them are less...
Yeah, look,
like
I'm gonna go
Sonic
here,
4,
and it's gonna lead nowhere.
what the challenge is gonna be.
Like, I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
Rather than someone just practicing a hard
Strong person
score,
become
and then
chief, man,
they
woman,
nail
boy,
it
girl,
every
no
time.
matter.
So,
Okay.
very interested to see what's going to happen with that, but John and I are going to pick
And
a
hide in
certain
North
amount of games every
Woods.
week that we're
Always
gonna be
hide,
playing. I
run
don't
from
know what we're
reptiles.
playing
Stay
this
week.
We're
Okay.
going to see what happens with that, so you can expect to see us be playing maybe some classic
So
games,
you
maybe
should
some
go
new games,
up,
whatever games are
right?
Iron Man
But
games,
that's gonna
we're
lead
gonna see if we
nowhere.
can co-op this tomorrow. And then also, we may also do more Battle Block Theater.
This fight sucks. I don't know why this is hard. This is gonna be a hard fight. I'll be honest. I don't know.
We're having fun with the game, and the co-op is about having fun, and that's what we're gonna do. So that's coming up tomorrow. Now Saturday should be a special day because Saturday's gonna be a special. Special day because first of all, it's gonna be the debut of a stream that I think a lot of people are gonna want to see, and it's gonna be pretty unique compared to a project that I've been doing similarly. But before that, the first stream on Saturday. It's up for debate what it's going to be. I might do Resident Evil Revelations raid mode, or I might start this new game, this Call of Juarez, the gun, whatever the fuck it's called. It came out this week, and no, I didn't know it was coming out. I heard nothing about it, but some people have bought it and said it's kind of short, but it's actually a pretty entertaining game and has an interesting story and characters. So I may be trying that on Saturday. And then Saturday night, that's right, it's the premiere of Demon's Souls. So, I already played Dark Souls, now we're starting Demon's Souls, which I've never touched, I know nothing about. People said that I might have an easier time with Demon's Souls because I played Dark Souls already, although some people are saying, no, Demon's Souls
This is
a
dumb. This game sucks. I don't know why people like it. Everyone's like saying this game is like really good, and I don't see it.
I may be doing more of
All I see is, oh, you just die, man.
doing other
Yeah,
things.
I'm dead. I'm dead for no reason. This sucks.
And I honestly, I don't want to use the poll to determine what game I should play yet.
This right here
I don't wanna
sucks,
jump
man.
the gun on that. I want to give it some time to have people vote. So we'll see what happens, but I promise you, Sunday and Monday, we're going to have entertaining content. And then leading into next week's releases, which I'll talk about in the weekend preview this weekend. So I'm not going to go any further into detail about that. However, what I would like to do at this point is talk about a few other odds and ends that are coming up. I already mentioned Screw Attack Gaming Convention. I will be attending John Rambo, Panda Lee, OJ's girlfriend Carol Ann. We're going to have a panel. We're going to have 2 vendor tables, all kinds of cool stuff.
Okay, you know what? Fuck this game.
All the cool anime and gaming related hats and accessories.
Let's try
OJ will be
again.
there selling his candles. John and
I don't know
will be
why
there
this
selling
game is like
laptop, I'll probably
impossible.
Some montage trailers.
I don't know where to go. I don't know what I'm doing.
Leanna's gonna be there. She might have her. She actually had these gaming related earrings that she made a year ago.
Like, there's really no indication what I'm supposed to be doing, and every time I tell people, they tell me stuff that doesn't
She's gonna
happen.
be there too, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So anyway, first of all, it's from June.
I'm
23rd
level
to
14.
23rd, 2013.
That's the level I am.
So it's in a month. Literally, it's next month. It's in the Dallas.
I made it to the final boss. I beat the final boss pretty well. Like I got pretty far in the phases.
You want to register for it,
But
I would suggest
you know,
there's
that's
a
it.
special link that you can use that gives us credit.
So
meaning
if
that we
you are
told
here,
about the
it
event,
means
come and
you
hang out
got
with us,
back
maybe get,
in the
you know,
Yeah, I got back from the
channel,
future.
maybe you want to just meet and greet, get something autographed.
You went
We're
through the
totally
magic
open and cool with
cage.
that. And what we want to do is have people use this special
Oh,
registration
cave?
so that we get credit for your
I think I know I went through a cave. I fought like a goblin guy that does a move like water too.
Have our foot in the door as a guest every year at this event. So
Like, does that make any?
the link I'm gonna put in the description of this.
Like, you know what that is? Like water 2 or whatever.
I can't do that.
He's
But
blue.
what I would say is check out the description of any one of the videos of my weekend previews or any of my vlog style videos on the King of Hate vlog should have that.
And then I beat it, and then it said go to the Middle
Use that link
Ages.
so that we at least get some credit, okay? Unfortunately, I do know there were a handful of people that registered before.
Oh, the save file.
Never mentioned it, and there's just nothing I can do about that except tell the guys at Screw Attack, hey, a couple people did register beforehand, just so you know. Okay.
Fiendish folk.
All right. The next thing I want to talk about.
Imagine rage
E3,
quitting.
because a lot of people were like, "Gee, Phil, you went to E3 last year." It was
I
awesome.
went past that part before, and I know it led to a dead
I
end.
got an answer from Machinima yesterday. I talked to this guy who used to be the head of the partner program, and I don't really hear from him that much anymore. And I emailed him about it, and he said basically he's not in that position anymore. He works with a different part of the partner program, but to his knowledge, no.
Like, I literally showed you the save file.
whatsoever Where the partners are getting.
You go to the 1080. Okay, let's do that then.
Okay, that doesn't mean you might not see Machinima partners there. It means that they might have found other ways to get there. Like I'm sure Toby Turner.
It's
probably
on the
got
side of the
his-
world where
his
demons
something
live.
EA or something because he's part of their
Okay.
promotional group or whatever. But unfortunately, it looks like nothing is going on with E3 this year in regards to me getting there. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to be covering E3. What I'm going to be doing is covering it from home, like I've done previous years.
I have to talk to the
And
Smith.
Probably what I'll be doing is covering it in depth because I really feel this E3 is going to be one of the biggest,
Uh.
most important E3s ever because you've got the initial real information coming out about the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. Plus, we finally are going to get some information on the first-party titles for the Wii U.
Oh, bottom
that people
left,
might actually
okay.
want to play. So, basically,
Let's
I think there's
see
gonna be
where
an
that takes
insane amount
us.
of content from E3 this year. And so what I'm going to be doing that E3 week is not only playing The Last of Us.
Oh, you've come to see me. Well, by all means, have a look at my collection. Could I
Hype games of the year, but I'm going to be pairing that with covering E3, doing live streams like this.
Let's
where once
see.
a day I go through all the coverage from E3, we talk about it together, and we discuss what I think's good, what I think sucks, and basically what I've done every single year for E3, we're going to be doing again. And I think
Yeah,
that's really
she
cool.
definitely needs that.
So that's coming up from home. I won't be at E3, but at least I'll still be covering it. The last thing I want to talk about in this segment before we take a short break and we move on.
I got the frog in the beginning of the game.
Machinima app on
The
Xbox
frog
Live.
showed up, unless you see him again.
So it was funny because I haven't mentioned this in a while, and weeks ago, we're talking like the middle of April, Machinima first contacted me and told me they're putting out an app on Xbox Live that you could download and see all the Machinima content, and that they were going to feature my channel because I am one of the top partner channels, that I was going to be featured on there, and people would be able to go there to watch my
they?
content, and in addition, I would get credit for the views, and this is different than previous because previously, if you just use the YouTube app on Xbox Live to watch my content, I did not get credit for those views. So it was an awesome thing. It's a win-win. It's a cool new thing. It's a new way for me to get my name out there. People will be able to see me for the first time. They even had me film a special promo video, which I submitted the last week of April. And then it never happened. It was supposed to launch the last week of April, never
Let's
did.
see.
Then it ended up launching in early May, but my stuff was not on there. And I asked them, well, gee, what are you doing with this? When is my stuff going to be on there? And they told me it was going to be May 7th. May 7th came and went. My stuff was
Okay, I
still
went through
not
this
on there.
cave. I think I did this
Yeah,
cave
some
already.
fans were upset 'cause they were
Unless there was like
actually
another part of the
here,
cave I
emails,
didn't go
Phil,
to.
We're looking for you on there. You're not on there. This is
I think I
baloney.
did
Why'd you
this.
tell us you were going to be on there? So it made me look kind of bad, and I went back to Michelle.
Yeah, I definitely
and said,
did
well,
this.
It seems like it's taking longer than we've anticipated to get everyone's information on there. However, in the meantime, they actually sent me this cool thing that they want me to do an unboxing video on.
After you did
promote
this,
the
you
app,
are
and I said,
good.
well, I'm not going to unbox it until the
Because
app
like this
is
leads to
done.
a
Because
to a
was
boss
super cool.
fight.
Here, I'm promoting the app.
I
by the
fought-
way,
I-
I'm
because I
not on
fought-
it, so why would you care?
Because I fought a goblin. Look,
So,
okay. So I fought this goblin underwater or whatever the fuck. Like he did water 2, killed him, And then they talked about going to the Middle Ages. And that's what I'm trying to understand, because I'm like, okay, what's the year? And I feel like I went through every portal and it didn't lead anywhere. I asked online, I asked Twitter, someone told me on Twitter, oh, talk to the old man, he gives you hints. I talked to the old man, he doesn't tell me anything. 600 AD? Okay. Find frog? Okay. You see his sword is broken. Okay.
I've been holding off on doing this unboxing video, and I got an email yesterday from Machinima.
That's
Are you
it.
gonna do the
Okay.
unboxing video
That's
we discussed?
what I
I'm
needed to know.
I already told you, I'm not doing it until my stuff's on there. So I wrote them this kind of, I'm going to be honest, it was kind of a strict, kind of harsh email, because I was upset. I mean, this is something that...
I was upset, okay? I had to yell at him.
Promising that I'm going to be on there, so I keep telling everyone, and then I'm not on there. And it's disappointing for a lot of people, because they want to be able to see this new app and explore it and see my stuff on there. And it's kind of a bait and switch, where they say, oh, you're going to get it. Oh, no,
You are a few levels slow? I figured.
Nope, you're not getting it. And then finally this weekend was the last straw. Because
I'll grind in this area.
that I filmed to advertise the app, and they put it on the app, but they didn't put any of my video content on it. So it was just my advertisement for the app, and none
That
of
is
my
why
content was on the
it
app.
threw me for a
It was
loop.
waste of time.
What's
And
the
then it
recommended
featured
level
like a main
for
thing on
that?
the app, and I was like, well, this is a waste. Like, what the hell? Why did they do that? So anyway, the bottom line is, I wrote them this email last night. Mysteriously, this morning,
I think you
go on
need to
the
be
app,
16.
lo and behold, I
Okay.
do. I have a spot. When you go in there, I think about 3,000 of my videos from DSP Gaming are currently visible.
So I'll do some
Now,
extra.
it's
I'll
not
do some
available in
fights.
Search right now. The search isn't even working for partners yet, but it's looking like they're very slowly loading in my content. So if you are an Xbox Live user, if you are someone who watches videos on Xbox Live, check it out on the Machinima app. I'm now finally on there. Once they get all my stuff loaded in there, then I'll be doing this unboxing video and we'll go from there. But what an ordeal to get this app up and running and to get all my content on it. I don't know what took so long or what they were thinking. But anyway, yeah, it's pretty... I think eventually in the long run it'll look pretty good, okay? So, I'm just happy because at least it's another way for me to get free promotion. Maybe some new people will check out my videos, and maybe I'll be exposed to a whole new audience, who knows? Okay, so that's it for the first segment of Hate Live. We're going to take a few minutes commercial break here. If you're on Twitch, you're going to see the commercials. If you're not on Twitch, if you're just on YouTube, you're just going to see a splash screen for a little bit here. I'm actually going to go refill my drink, rest my voice for a few minutes. We're going to come back, and we're going to
Are you sure this is the right place?
All about the Xbox One, and we're going to talk about all the things that were revealed this week that were not discussed in the initial press conference that a lot of people are kind of upset about. But I think I'm going to discuss them in a
Oh, okay, wrong. Okay, not here.
all perspectives so that we kind of get a fair and, you know, a fair opinion and a fair view of what exactly is going to happen when this console.
It is interesting to think about, like, how would you play this if I didn't have a stream chat?
So I'll be right back, but stick around for the next segment of.
But I did try to play this on my own. I want to make that clear. So it's not like, oh, you know what I mean?
That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one.
What is this?
Everything wrong. Hold on. Here we go.
Then we dropped shelter. Sweet, I got shelter. Oh, thanks to the raid, Retro. Of 6 people. You finally made it. Made it just in time. Okay, why are we... Oh, he's on a break. Okay, we're just gonna... He left this in, by the way, which is very cool. Thanks, DSP.
Over to YouTube, and it's gotten really good views since I uploaded that on Tuesday.
The commander is gone to Zen and Bridge. The wounded from battle, they are resting down below. I'm here shit talking, chew bubble gum and a lot of gum.
Other stuff. The stuff that just hours after the press conference ended, PR reps.
Look, I'm gonna be honest, I think this game is pretty bad. Like, look at this. What's that supposed to be? He looks like a purple goo, dude.
That was like shocking to some people.
See that
was just
key
like
thing right
confusing
there?
to others, and there seems
That
to be
bridge.
a lot of mass confusion just a lot of I don't know, just people are unsure about this console and what's going to happen with it. So I wrote them down. And what we're actually going to do in this second segment of Hate Live is we're going to talk about each one a little bit. We're going to see, you know,
Wait,
how
you
that
didn't
would
get
affect things.
The jerky?
And, we're
Jerky?
going to
What the what?
basically see if this is going to negatively affect the console or is this something that's a positive thing. So let's get started.
You didn't even go to the bridge yet to get the jerky. What the?
What are you talking about?
One of the big things.
What are you talking about, jerky?
Biggest things.
Jerky is
everyone
like
wanted to
bad,
talk about
man.
this console 'cause it was
Why
really
do you want to eat
before
jerky?
This press conference
It's not real food.
Does this game always need to be connected, or does this console always need to be connected to the internet to actually work? Okay? Does it have the capability to work offline? Can you play single-player games offline? Or is it like, for example, some of the recent releases like SimCity, or last year's Diablo 3, where those games, just to play the single player, you had to be online, which caused massive fucking problems because so many people wanted to play those games. The servers were crashing, the servers were down. Oh no, you started a city on one server, but now that server doesn't work for you anymore. Guess what? You can't migrate your city from one server to another on SimCity. So this always-on kind of mentality, it doesn't work. And a lot of people
What's
know
up?
that, and they're wondering, is this console gonna
Sir
have it?
Cyrus
Well,
must have sent that boy to us.
the answer that we're getting from people is
Will
I don't
collapse if
know.
she does not get some
It's
rest. Okay.
completely uncertain whether or not you need to be online all the time, part of the time. From what Microsoft has been saying, every time they get this question, they kind of beat around the bush and don't answer it plainly, which basically makes me.
Okay, I feel like I don't need to be in this castle. I feel like this castle is optional.
This console was designed for people who have internet usage. Like, that's nice. So what the fuck? So what, if someone has bad internet, or they don't play multiplayer games, you're not going to let them use your console? Very unclear.
Oh
To
man,
understand,
I remembered.
ownership of games
Well, no, this is
Xbox
when he was
Live,
with Leanna. He was
login.
more upset about
You
it.
have an Xbox Live login in order to actually enable
I
the
think.
games.
I
Question
don't know.
Being, okay, that's well and good, but what if you don't have internet? Can you even create an Xbox Live login? And the answer's probably no.
It is
the other
probably
issue
no.
is,
Can you make an account
well, the other
for
issue is-
Xbox
well,
Live
the other thing
offline?
along
I
the
mean,
same
let's think about that.
lines is if it's always online, which people don't want because they know.
Okay, I think I fucked up.
Well, anyway, I'm losing my train of thought now. But basically, the answer is unclear. The best answer that we've gotten from Microsoft is you need to at least plug
think
in
I
the
need to go
console
there.
internet
Let's
at
go
least
this way.
once every 24 hours. To which I say, so even if you're not using it online, you have to actively.
Oh my god,
plug in an Ethernet cable
dude, that
into
frame
wireless
rate is
audio
weird. It's
some
like
internet
choppy.
every 24 hours. Or
The Stream Deck can't handle it,
this
dude.
system, what's it gonna do?
Dude, the
Why
Stream
is
Deck
Max
cannot. The Steam Deck
straight up
cannot
asked
handle this.
Microsoft
There we go,
to do
Xenbridge. Why the?
And he said he didn't have all that information.
I knew it was there. I was
Guys,
testing
that's
everyone.
bullshit then. That makes absolutely
Wait,
no
what?
fucking sense. You know, you need to answer these questions.
Oh, oh my
Because
god,
the
that's where it
PR reps
was.
That are out there trying to answer, he should have had the information. So
Our
the answer is,
provisions are
no one
depleted.
knows
Half of the supply is
whether
still
or
not
not we're
arrived
on
from
one
the
console.
castle. We'll starve at this rate.
At least we're being told, well, this
You gotta
console
talk
is
to him.
designed for people who have internet. And it's like, well, that's not everyone. Not
Could the
everyone
hero
plays
alone
games
truly
online.
have the
That's
power to
not
defeat
fair,
an
and if that's the case,
an
then
army of
maybe we
fiends?
shouldn't buy it. I don't know. So we're hoping to get more
Xbox
details on
Switch
that.
can't run even
The
at all.
next thing.
I think this
was
Switch can
found
run it.
out It's very in black
Basically,
and white.
they
We
need
were
to-
answered this. You cannot. I repeat, you cannot upgrade the hard drive inside Xbox One. It is a
Where the food at?
500 internal hard
Look,
drive.
I'm ready to go. Why do I have to? Why do these people have to eat before I can go? This is dumb. Wow.
Or you know, do anything like
It's
that.
gonna be
They've even
food
said
and
the
you
only
gotta-
way that you can upgrade the storage
This is dumb. Why do I have to do it?
is to get an
Why do I have to
external
get the food?
hard drive that you plug
God,
into USB.
food is at the food place.
You can't actually upgrade
This
the
is
external
dumb.
hard drive.
This game, I'll be honest, this is really stupid. I have to get them food. Like, what am I, their fucking dad? Oh, let me get some food for you guys, you strangers. This is dumb, terrible game.
Hard drives for less than $80 each, I think.
So where's the food? Where the food at? You know what? I just look at the armor. I don't know why I never looked at the armor.
Downloading games, you're constantly going to be downloading, you know, music and all kinds of stuff. You need a lot of storage space.
Let's
Okay,
see.
well then get an external hard drive and it'll work. Now, I hope that's the case, because I don't know if anyone knows this, but if you actually just plug an external hard drive into the Xbox 360, it doesn't work. You have to, like, reformat the damn thing to work, and even then, you can't transfer willingly files back and forth. You can have the Xbox save to it, but you can't have files go from the hard drive to the Xbox. So hopefully they fix this issue with the Xbox One, but I don't know if it will be.
Let's say shit about the bridge.
Apparently,
You are
I don't know
not.
if this
You're
is
on your own to
100%
figure that one out.
confirmed or not, but, it's being stated that modern headsets, so even my most recent headset here, you know, the Triton HD Pro Plus, which I've used all today for my gaming and my live streaming, and the actual this one over here, which I've been using for the past couple days, is actually the case, but the Astro A40s, they're saying these won't work. Now wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Like the newest headphones.
What the fuck?
Everything uses the same thing. Optical out.
Optical out. Optical out. What the fuck?
Xbox One using that it doesn't work with optical out audio.
Optical out, man. His optical out, dude. He needs that optical out. Why am I not getting anything?
If it's only HDMI, okay, there's the possibility that you can have HDMI run into a splitter that separates the audio. In fact, I actually own one of these. I can show you what I mean.
Oh wait, no, I know where I have to go. This is dumb. This game,
that
man.
I possibly have problems with the headphones. See, now check this out. It needs a power adapter.
I will say this runs better on the Steam Deck itself, but docked it's pretty bad. The Steam dock is solid. I think it's good overall, but it's still a little janky. I kind of feel like they need to make a better dock.
Device that you would have to buy separately actually will rip the audio from it. But that's bullshit if they're taking away the optical audio jack and saying, well, we understand that all of these you know, headphones use the same thing. Well, fuck it, we don't care. We're just gonna make a device that doesn't have it. Like, that makes no fucking sense whatsoever. Really stupid.
You must help the king maintain his stamina.
So I guess we'll just have to judge and see what happens once it
What? My
actually
brother's
comes out
larders
and
are
it's
never
there. But
nearly empty.
basically people are saying it's confirmed that it's not gonna have like an optical audio
Serves
out.
him right, thinking you men with swords are the only ones protecting his kingdom.
Huge used games debate. Okay. Now, this is a
Imagine
huge
playing
one.
games that
As you know,
are fully supported
there's
by
an entire
tech.
industry,
and
an
wondering
industry
why it's
based
not
on
perfect.
used games.
But it runs
Okay?
better on the
So
deck
we're
itself
talking
than docked.
GameStop. We're
But it's
talking
not even.
Best Buy has a huge
Whatever.
presence in
You know what?
gaming
Whatever.
now. There's a lot of companies that all they do is they take the trade-ins, they resell it, they make a huge
Enough
profit.
of that.
Well, Xbox
Are you never going to set aside your petty
as I
feud?
said earlier, has
You're
a
grown men, act like it.
new thing with the Xbox One, so let me explain. Basically,
Mind your own
you
business.
install-
What do you know
if
of it
buy a game,
anyway?
any
Grumble,
game,
grumble.
you take the game
We
that's
must
got
hurry,
inside
and
Xbox
the
One.
provisions for Zen and Bridge
Xbox
as
One
well.
is going to install that game to the Xbox One just like a PC would, okay? And then technically from then on,
Men are such
you
fools.
don't ever need the disc again. However, when you install it, it actually is installing it to be associated
We act like
only
he
with
doesn't care, but our
certain
master is
Xbox
always
Live
worried
accounts.
about the
So
commander.
whatever account you're logged in under,
Okay, I'm gonna check the
that's
commander, I
to play
guess.
that game. Now, from what I understand, you only get one license per game. It's
Okay, you know what? New rule.
defined
New
by
rule.
you can only
Anyone?
use it
Anyone?
legally a
Okay,
license.
look. If anyone tells me or says I'm wrong or anything of that kind, I'll end the stream. I'll end playing this and I'll play Guilty Gear. Okay. And we're gonna have to enjoy Revelator 2 and enjoy it.
For one person to
Beware
use.
my rules.
So, if that is the case, okay, what happens if you play the game? Okay, you beat it,
That's
you're done
Jeff
with
when I
it. You go
stream.
trade it in,
See,
and then the next person gets it.
it'll be
What's
clean.
gonna happen? They're gonna go and
Mine from my
install it, and it's gonna say,
streams.
well, the license is.
So the
already
kitchen
been
is
assigned to
handfully
someone for this
true.
particular copy of the game.
Okay.
Do you want to purchase?
Let's
the
talk to the
license?
commander. Where's the commander
Say,
at?
well, yeah, okay, I'll purchase the license. And then
Wait!
The big controversy right now is, what is that fee gonna be? Okay.
Matt,
Is it gonna be the full cost of the game? Are you gonna make someone who bought it?
take this for the troops.
You have the license and
Obtain
yeah, if
spiced
that's the case,
jerky.
You have effectively.
And this is
destroyed
for
the
you
game.
here.
You have just obliterated it because now used games are worthless. If I have to, why would I buy the game and then?
When you see that fool brother of mine,
Get it?
tell him he had better come back alive.
Pretty terrified, especially people who work at GameStop.
Alright, I'll
So,
tell him.
What are they gonna do? Like a big portion. Of
I figured it out on my own. No one helped me at all.
For the Xbox One.
Master of Streams. I am Master of Streams, Jack of none?
Okay, forget the used used game scenario, what about the scenario of I'm going to my friend's house. Let's say I have Street Fighter 4, and I want to play it with my friend, but he doesn't have Street Fighter 4. So I take my copy of Street Fighter 4 to his house, and we want to play together. Can we? Microsoft has
Hey, Just Gamer John, what's up?
Yes, you can.
You made it just in time. I'm done playing this game.
Yourself, whatever your Xbox Live
Lord Cleo!
is, and
Lord
after
Cleo,
that,
baby,
you
that's
have to
right.
play that game. So
What
you can
word?
install the game
Give him the food.
and play the game together. However, once you leave, if you're not logged in,
I got it.
you won't have
I got it. We're gonna do a stream poll, guys. Guys, we're doing a stream poll.
When my friends have come over to my place,
You guys get to
play
influence
Xbox
the
Live,
game.
Their gamer tag stays listed on my Xbox, and it's possible that if I just knew my friend's password, that I could log into his Xbox Live account and play any game under his account. So is it possible that if one person could give out their
troops?
password to everyone, and literally everyone could just log in as
And
them and
feed
play
them
multiple games? The issue there, of course, would be,
jerky.
does Xbox Live allow
No.
multiple logins
What?
under the same name, or is it going to detect, oh,
Stop.
Darkside Phil signed in at 7 different consoles, there's no way he's at 7 places at once, disable those accounts or whatever. So,
We'll
it's
do
very,
we'll do 2 minutes.
very up in the air gray area. No one's sure
It's a
how
very
it's
fast
gonna work.
poll, guys.
Microsoft
Very
is not
fast.
straightforward about it. Now, here's the thing. Someone did it right straight up in Microsoft face and listen, what about the used game market? Because if what you're describing is exactly how this is going to work, you're going to destroy it. To which one of the Microsoft reps
Ooh,
said,
it's 50-50.
"We have a
Holy
plan
shit.
to implement that used
Are we
game
gonna
market
feed the
for
troops or not?
However, we're not ready to talk about that plan yet. And it's like, what, then why announce the console? If you only have a
Why
half-hour
announce the
amount of
cancel?
information, don't do a press conference that's going to raise a bunch of questions. Wait till you have all the answers and then do the press conference. But whatever, this is what they're saying. They claim they have a plan for used game implementation, but they're not saying what it is right now. So I guess we're going to see what happens in the next coming few months. Hopefully they'll say something at E3, but I doubt they will.
So far, it's been pretty good. Okay.
And the last point, which is probably, out of all these, might end up being the deal breaker for a lot of people. Xbox One must have the Microsoft
Ooh.
Kinect connection.
Okay.
and functional
Okay, I'm gonna say yes. It seems everyone wants it. All right, I'll give him the food. You guys win. I'll be a good bun and give him food.
And functional at all times.
Food. He's brought us food.
What I'm telling you is,
It was my brother.
didn't work
I
with
see. He
exact
saved
rules.
us
You have to
all.
use the Kinect. To which I say that's stupid. Not everyone wants to flail their arms. Not everyone wants to give fucking voice.
Lord Cleo, if I should not return alive, give my brother my
The
thanks.
controller to control your gaming system. That's the point.
The controller.
Whereas they're trying to basically turn the Xbox One.
What happened?
It's not going to be just a gaming system. It's going to be your entertainment hub in the house. So yeah, if I'm going to watch TV,
Magus's troops have launched their attack. Our defenses will not hold. You are Knights of Guardia. Defend the honor of our Lord and drive the enemy back whence it came. But we are far outnumbered.
Laptop, everyone, just so you know. I apologize there.
Hold on.
The
You gotta
whole
text
point of
someone.
concern here is basically exactly what I said the day when I hooked up my Kinect for the first time. The fucking thing doesn't work in a small space. It needs a lot of space to work properly, okay? You've seen me, picture in picture, trying to play the Kinect games. You've seen me fail with 100...
This is our last line of defense. It must not break.
It doesn't pick me up.
Very well, my lord.
Makes no fucking sense because they claim that you're supposed to be able to play it in like 10 feet of space.
As you can see, Lord Cleo, it's all my man can do to hold the line.
Areas. So now you're talking people.
Might you lend your blade to our battle as well?
Giant areas
I will fight. I will fight.
forcing them
And I will win.
Is it gonna work? And this was
You have my most profound gratitude. The Fiend Lord's
Listen, right
troops
now it's well
are
known
positioned
that
just
the
beyond the
Microsoft
bridge.
model of the
Take
Microsoft
this with
Kinect
you. May it keep you
has
safe.
problems in small confined spaces. What do you say to someone who has a small bedroom who wants to buy the Xbox One? Will it work? And the guy very stupidly, he shouldn't have said anything. He said, "Oh yes, it'll work, it'll work." To which the guy actually, it was funny because the next line of his article, he was like, "Well, I guess that maybe this is a better
Alright,
version
here you go.
of
Let's
Kinect."
go, boys.
The fact the current Kinect doesn't
Oh,
work.
it's a skeletons. We got this. I'm supposed to be scared of some skeletons? Wow. Oh, I'm so spooked. I'm Ozzy, one of Lord Magus's 3 generals, and to his enemies, I grant death.
Very same question.
Go, my children, take them down to their graves.
You always need to have a Kinect hooked up. And the answer
Oh,
was
whoops.
yes, you always need to have the Kinect hooked up. And then he said, well, let me ask you a question. So what happens if I break my my Kinect by accident? What if the Kinect falls off the TV? That means I can't play games? And the guy kind of like, he didn't have an answer. He's like, da, ba, da, ba, da. He's like, what if my dog walks over and yanks the fucking
Zero?
off the TV 'cause he
What
yanked
the
wire
fuck,
out of the
Zero?
Kinect? Do I have to go
Are
buy
you
another
kidding
one so I
me?
can play more
Are you
games?
fucking kidding me with this
Basically
shit?
brushed off the question. You wanna know what that means? That means the answer is yes. That means that this new Xbox
Alright.
is going to require a Kinect to be hooked up at all times, and if it's not hooked up, basically your Xbox is going to be a paperweight. So, what the fuck were they thinking that you have to have a Kinect when you already know that your Kinect doesn't work in a certain scenario? It doesn't work in a more confined space.
Okay, that
What
works.
the fuck were they thinking?
Oh,
Basically
sweet.
say it's mandatory to use this thing. You just
Stronger than I thought.
Isolated your market. You've basically made thousands and thousands of people who might have bought your product now say, well, fuck it, looks like I'm not getting
Wait
it.
up
I
already.
don't have enough room for a Kinect.
Seems I misjudged you the first time, but I won't do that
That's
twice.
another good point too. Someone just brought it up in the stream chat. What about people with disabilities? What about people who can't flail their fucking arms around?
Oh
the
my
console?
god, we're talking about this.
They, you know, they like to use a controller that's easy to use. So I really think they've gone off the rails with this fucking thing. Like, what are they thinking? Now, maybe the Kinect can be hooked up and you can just disable it, or maybe you can still use the controller. I don't know. But to say that it's mandatory to have the Kinect plugged in makes absolutely no fucking sense, and it's confusing as hell to anyone with logical thinking, like a thought process. If you think logically, then you know that that's a stupid thing. Who the fuck at Microsoft, who's in charge, doesn't know that that was stupid? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. It makes no fucking sense. So those are the main points that everyone went up through this week regarding the Xbox One, the things that people were kind of upset about, and I completely understand why, especially if you're someone who doesn't have a lot of space to have a Kinect working, who has no interest in having the Kinect working, someone who can't afford to buy new games all the time, and you usually went and waited and bought used games at a discounted price.
That's it. This time you're finished. I mean it.
People who don't have great internet and
Isn't it about time you gave up? Mess with Cleo and you'll be sorry. Yeah, don't mess with Cleo. Who messes with her? Come on.
Isn't any good. Or anyone who owns a fucking headset or bought one recently like me. I bought fucking 3 of them. Now you're telling me none of these will work with the Xbox One? Like, are you out of your mind? Dear Microsoft, are you high?
Dear Microsoft, are you high?
Is Microsoft high?
Are you high?
Air filtration system at CEO headquarters or whatever, does it puff in fucking ganja smoke? Because these are like asinine business decisions that they've made. They're completely isolating their fucking market. It makes no sense that they're doing this. I'm just completely lost. For a person with a business background, who has a business degree, who's worked in the business world, to take a product that everyone loves and take out the things that people love and make it restrictive, make it so that not as many people who used your previous system can use your next one. What the fuck kind of ganja is it? It better be some.
I think if I keep
fucking
attacking his
stuff.
gr- his,
You don't
uh,
need to
groin,
fucking
he'll stop
red berries
moving.
and shit. It's gotta be laced with some.
So
crazy
that'd be
shit
good.
For you to think that this was like a good business.
What? It healed itself.
You are
That's
fucking
stupid. That
stupid as
shouldn't
hell.
work.
I am a proponent of the Xbox 360.
I'm a proponent of the Xbox
Despite the
6.
fact that it Red Rings won this generation of the console. Okay, it did because it had a better online presence. More people were developing games for it because it was easier to develop games for. The party system online worked a lot better. So those 3 things alone, I think, really made it the major console this generation. Plus, it came out before the PlayStation 4. Getting that year head start really did help it. For Microsoft to not realize that they have the lead and they need to keep it, and to make these insane decisions is like, it's cocky.
I wonder if the head has a
Also,
different
they
stat.
think they know that better than everyone else. They think they know what they're doing. but that doesn't mean that they're completely protected. That doesn't mean that things can't backfire. And right now, I'll be honest, after that press conference and all the information that's disseminated this week about the Xbox One, it's been all negative PR for these guys, and I don't know.
I hope I could like do a group heal. I need to do a group heal so bad.
If anything, someone should be coming out right
Damn
now.
it!
Public statement.
Fuck!
Don't be alarmed. Some of this stuff might be misconception.
Shit! This is bad. This is where we're gonna go down. Oh fuck.
And I think it's gonna backfire majorly in their face. I don't think they know what the fuck they're doing at this point. It hurts me to see a company who did something so well.
I fucked up.
Lose their way.
Fuck
and
it.
Change their whole philosophy.
I think I could have done it. I fucked up.
I don't even understand what the reasoning is. We want to be we want to be your source for entertainment. That's why we call it Xbox One, because it's the one place you go for TV, for movies, for music, for Skype, for the internet.
I think I could have done it. I think I could have done it. I just fucked up.
360 excelled at being a game console and did have some other features. Why don't you focus on being number one where you make your money?
It's not gonna
rather
happen
than
again.
completely changing your product and completely isolating and making the people who were the big major proponents of your last product feel like they don't want this next one because you're kind of ignoring them and you're leaving them out. And that's where I'm going to end it. That's where I really feel Microsoft is done, and they're a bunch of idiots at this point. They really need to come out strong at E3, find a way to save their
Fucking
asses.
idiots.
I don't see anyone rushing out to buy the Xbox One. It's going to be another Wii U. It really is.
It's gonna be a Wii U. It's gonna be another Wii U, dude. For sure. I agree.
Okay. So that's it for gaming news this week. That's pretty much all that happened this week. Next episode, if other stuff has happened, that's what we'll cover in that segment, okay? But, alright, so that's it for this segment of Hate Live. We're going to take a short commercial break, and then when we come back, it's going to be the debut of Back in the Day with the DSP, where I'm going to personally reminisce on some of the cool things in my past from my gaming life that I think a lot of people would like to know about.
It's
Really gonna
gaming
like the subject
life.
matter.
We're gonna love this subject matter, guys.
Okay, everybody, welcome. to
Nice
the
clap.
Next segment of Hate Live, the beta edition of the show. And this segment is going to be called Back in the Day with DSP. This is something I've wanted to do for quite some time. A lot of people have been asking me to do it because I thought that they would really enjoy this kind of a deal. What I'm going to do now is use this opportunity to reminisce on my unique past. Being 31 years
You
old,
can't get rid of
I
them.
was growing up at exactly the time when gaming consoles were becoming a more common thing in the home, and they were basically becoming more mainstream, and there was heavy and heated competition between the game consoles, between themselves, but also compared to.
I wonder if this is like if I kill Ozzy, if it will like I'm gonna try that.
Talking about being a competitive player in Street Fighter. Sometimes I'll be talking about just being a home player and about what it was like to play on the Nintendo or on the Genesis, and about the rivalries and things that happened during that period of time. About Nintendo Power. That was such an awesome magazine and the first one ever to really cover video games in depth, and all kinds of stuff I could talk about. But today,
All right, now we get to the real game.
I want to talk
If you kill
about
Ozzy, then you have
video
to kill
arcade.
Drix.
I wanna talk about Street Fighter
I got
fighting
that
games in
reference.
particular, and I want to talk about how big it was and what a cultural entity it was at the time. And it was funny because if you played Street Fighter, like, you were this part of this group that like got it.
You're part of the group, and you got it, man.
And like you were like in the in crowd of these insiders, okay? If you didn't play Street Fighter, no, you wouldn't even know anything about it. So people would be like, oh, you know, Ryu, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Or it was like, if you knew who Ryu was, it was like, wow, we're this cool, inclusive group of people who are lucky enough to know about Street Fighter. And it actually got so big of a thing, of a cultural phenomenon, to the point where, like, dialogue and lingo were being developed that referred directly to things that happened in Street Fighter 2, okay? Well, let me set the stage, alright? So all
Okay,
throughout the
that's
1990s,
not weak to lightning. It
arcades
absorbs
were
lightning.
primarily based off of those little blips and bloop kind of arcades. arcade games. You're talking Dig Dug, Pac-Man, Galaga, Centipede. And by no means am I saying those are bad games, but that was a certain era of gaming. Classic gaming. And then all of a sudden, in the late 80s, early 90s, there was this like leap in technology. And all of a sudden, when you went to a video arcade, it wasn't about the little bleeps and the bloops and the pixelated graphics anymore. You started to see more sophisticated games come out. And some of the ones that I remember
Come on, please, 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 please.
Times are like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the
Nice.
arcade game. When that game came out, it blew people's minds that it looked like the cartoon. It actually had voice acting from the cartoon. It had stuff that was like really looked like you were an interactive version of this thing that was something else. You had games like the Terminator shooting game. That was blew people's minds. You would go see Terminator 2 at the movies, and they had the fucking game there, and you would sit there with the gun shooting the Terminators. And the graphics were great, and people were like blown away by these things. So there was this move towards a
Death,
more
death, death.
complex, more interesting arcade game.
Damn it! I was.
Experience that was different from
Damn it!
at home. You couldn't play
Wait,
it.
no, he had
It was
just
like-
enough health. Oh my god. Dude, this is rough. Wait, please.
Like, oh my god, Street Fighter 2, the graphics, the gameplay, a game that had 6 buttons to play it, plus a joystick, a wide array, 8 characters to pick. I mean, we're talking an era where when you put a quarter into a machine, player 1 was stuck with one character, player 2 was stuck with a different one. Now you could widely select from 8 different characters. I mean, there were so many things about Street Fighter 2 that were revolutionary, that really made the gaming
Street Fighter 2. He loves Street Fighter 2. He keeps talking about it.
And it literally almost overnight went from, oh, the arcade's a cool place where once a week maybe I go there, I play a few games for an hour, and I leave, to every week, Friday night, I go to that goddamn arcade, I cash in my $5 or my $10 in the change machine, I put my quarter up on Street Fighter 2, I wait in line, and I play against these guys for hours. And we just go in a loop playing King of the Hill. Who's the king of the machine right now? Can anyone knock him off? Can anyone knock him off? And you would talk shit, and you would have fun, and it was just a unique experience that I don't think I'm ever going to get back or will ever be emulated again. Because now that everything's on home consoles, anyone can play against anyone. So try to rage quit in an arcade, okay? How funny is it? You're in an arcade, and let's say you're playing Street Fighter, and you're whooping this guy's ass. He can't just pull his fucking Ethernet cord and leave. If he was so angry, he would have to physically just walk away from the game, to which everyone in the arcade would go, "Aha, you fucking
Oh my
puss,
god.
you little bitch, you didn't finish the match.
Little bitch.
Go back and take your loss, or else you walk of shame out the front door." So there was none of that bullshit hide behind your computer back then. It was all about being there in person and having the balls to step up to the plate and be a man and understand that if you
And be a
lose,
man.
people publicly see you lose, you have to take that loss and either say, "Fuck this, I'm mad, I'm pissed," and leave, or you could stick around, put your quarterback up, and rededicate yourself to trying to get better at the game and learning to beat that person.
I must have heard that a lot.
And get better at the game.
What if they had to go, dude?
So, what ended up happening was, you would get
I probably don't need to keep spamming heal, but I don't want to risk last time. I'm doing really good this turn.
relationship. We all love the same thing. We love this.
And he does a lot of damage too. I don't want to risk it.
Who love football, who love baseball, who love any other sport. Street Fighter kind of became this.
He stole MP and died.
professional sport.
Ah, what a bitch. Ah.
As time progressed, it was almost.
That was like not worth it for him.
A code of honor around Street Fighter 2. Now I'm saying Street Fighter 2 because Street Fighter 2 lasted in arcades about 2 years. There were many different upgrades to it that extended its life past the 2 years.
It's a parting shot.
But Street Fighter 2 is the game that started it all.
Be a man. Okay.
When people were playing Street Fighter 2, after several months of people playing this at a competitive level in arcades, they actually found that there were certain things in the game that were kind of
There's something. I think
What I
it's
mean
his
by that
damage.
is there were easy ways to win. It was a strategy that you could use, and it would easily allow you to get massive
MP
damage on your
Buster,
opponent,
if you
or maybe
killed
get
the
upper
top
hand.
first,
And it wasn't necessarily
kinda messes
fair. It was
with
just kind of
you.
maybe a game exploit or
Wait,
something that wasn't
MP
intended
Buster,
to be in the
if
game
you
like
killed
it
the
was.
top
And
first,
people
kinda
would
messes
get
with
upset
you.
when you would use these things. To
Well,
which these
there's
codes
something
of honor
else.
were developed
Here's
where
damage.
you would do those things to win. If you did those things to win, you would actually be looked down upon. You would actually be one of like the outcasts. Oh, that's that fucking guy that comes and does that cheesy shit every week, and we don't like him because he just fucking tried, any tactic to win rather than.
My husband Marco hasn't returned from the war.
Kind of
but we planted and tended these woods together. So I mean to do my best to protect them until the day he returns.
Orthodox things when it came to playing arcade Street Fighter back in the day. So the first one was called cheesing. Now you might
Cheesing.
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 What does that mean? That sounds silly.
What does that mean?
Cheesing actually.
If only I had some special jerky. What a wondrous meal I could make. You fucking guys! Okay, I'm gonna say this. If I had the jerky, I would have given it to her. And you had to tell me to. Oh, and you guys told me to give it to the people who died anyway. Like, what did giving the troops jerky do? Really? I mean, I did all the work. They just kind of died. I'll be honest. They did. I did all the work, and they died for it. They died. I did work. They didn't. I could have given them the jerky. They needed it. Okay, no, we're going back. We're going back to Oh, I do want to talk to the commander again. Maybe I'll talk to the commander. He's gonna give me some cool shit. Thanks to your aid, we were able to defend the bridge, but unless we defeat Magus, it's an empty okay. The Debbie Downer. What a Debbie Downer. Oh, we did beat Magus. What are we gonna do? Well, I did all the work. I mean, you're just sitting there. Okay, let's get back to this. We gotta make more. Okay, I'm making them. I'm gonna tell them we need more.
Specifically, when it first was created, is a term that referred to in Street Fighter 2. You would pick Ryu, or you would pick Ken, or you would pick any character that had a really fast, short, or jab attack. And you would get really close to the character somehow.
There's no more? Oh, I'm gonna kick his ass then. I'll make sure he gives you more.
Ryu and Ken both had this in Street Fighter 2.
They're giving me jerky. That family needed it.
Like this, their foot comes out, and it goes kick, 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 kick. Back in Street Fighter 2, you could just walk up to your opponent and just.
Okay, this is
mash it
dumb.
repeatedly.
Fuck these
If they got hit by
guys.
the first one, it would link into itself, so you would get a 5-hit combo.
Okay, so I can buy it later.
If the first hit
Alright.
connected, it would dizzy them. Okay, they would fall back dizzy. You could then walk up and do it again. And if you successfully hit like 5 or 6 hits, it would re-dizzy them, and you could do it again. So essentially what this was a touch of death. It was the easiest touch of death. It was the first touch of death ever in any video game.
Touch of death, dude?
Game, I guess I should say. And so people called that cheesing. They were like, now wait a minute. Ryu and Ken, they could do it easier than anyone else. It doesn't seem to make sense. It doesn't even make sense. Like, what other move can you repeatedly just mash into itself and it combos and dizzies and re-dizzies and re-dizzies? It's obviously a game exploit, and I think eventually it did come out that Capcom said, yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen. And if you actually played Champion Edition, they took that out. Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition. They took out.
Wait a second.
They couldn't. Any character that. Well, what the hell? It does sound silly, I agree.
What? What game?
Cheesing actually has a couple different meanings, okay? The actual, and this is probably one of the few places on the internet or in the world that you're going to hear this, because I was there for the origination of these terms. Okay?
The origination.
Cheesing in particular, very specifically when it first was created, is a term that referred to in Street Fighter 2. You would pick Ryu, or you would pick Ken, or you would pick any character that had a really fast, short, or jab attack. And you would get really close to the character somehow, and you would literally just mash the fuck out of the button, and it would actually combo.
The Street Fighter. Okay, so what's kind of funny? I did a video, guys. I made a new video, and he was talking about how there's all such a death combos in new modern fighting games, and it sucks, and it's terrible, and all of that. He just said Street Fighter 2 has a touch of death mechanic in it, and he loves Street Fighter 2. This fucking guy.
Both had this in Street Fighter 2. Their short kick is just a little kick like this. Their foot comes out, and it goes kick, 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 kick. Back in Street Fighter 2, you could just walk up to your opponent and just mash it repeatedly, and if they got hit by the first one, it would link into itself. So you would get a 5-hit combo that they couldn't escape if the first hit connected. It would dizzy them, okay? They would fall back dizzy. You could then walk up and do it again. And if you successfully hit like 5 or 6 hits, it would re-dizzy them, and you could do it again. So essentially what this was a touch of death. It was the easiest touch of death. It was the first touch of death ever in any video game, or any fighting game, I guess I should say. And so people called that cheesing. They were like, now wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
And they could do it easier than anyone else. It doesn't seem to make sense. It doesn't even make sense. Like, what other move can you repeatedly just mash into itself and it combos and dizzies and re-dizzies and re-dizzies? It's obviously a game exploit, and I think eventually it did come out that Capcom said, yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen. And if you actually played Champion Edition, they took that out. Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition.
Sweet
They
shelter.
took out the amount of damage and the amount of dizzy that the repeated little shorts and stuff would do. So
Oh, wow.
obviously it was a game exploit.
I found a
that was,
secret house.
you know,
Who's there?
Playing the game competitively.
Frog!
They would call that cheesing.
Oh, I need.
If you did it, you
Could he name?
literally, like,
I think he
shunned out
could.
of
I
the
named him
arcade.
Teddy.
People would be like, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, that's not, you know, we are all here to learn the game and learn our characters and try to be cool and have a competitive community.
Oh,
and you're just
no!
gonna hog the cabinet because you're just gonna walk
Ah,
away from
Cleo!
the button
What
like this,
brings you here? Come to practice your swordplay?
or get the fuck out of our arcade. And that was kind of the mentality at the time. Now, the term cheesing evolved over time to mean different
What?
things.
His Majesty
The
wounded?
next meaning of
Oh
the
no!
term actually referred to
I see.
throwing. Now, back in the original Street Fighter 2 games, all the way up to Super
There's
Street Fighter
naught I
2,
can do.
when you were
Pray
thrown-
forgive
actually,
me,
that might
but
have been in Super
I'd
Street
like to
Fighter
be
2. I'm
alone.
not positive about that. But when you were thrown,
I
you
am
would
no
lose a pretty
hero.
big chunk of your
There's
health.
naught I can do to
However,
help.
You had no way to reverse it. That's right. In the early Street Fighter games,
Oh my
you
god,
could not
this
reverse it.
guy
You got
is
thrown,
trying to
that's
be
it, you're gonna take
fucking
massive
Snake,
damage.
dude.
And the problem was a lot of the throws would either knock you down or put you into position.
Magic
where you could
scarf,
be
sweet. Thanks for the magic scarf,
both
dude.
throws or some kind of a cheap tactic that would lock you down for the rest of the round. So throws in the beginning were extremely overpowered, and it actually turned out that's why Capcom in later iterations of Street Fighter actually added in methods like the tech throw, where you can either reduce the amount of damage that you get from a throw, you maybe change the way that you land from a throw, like in Super Turbo, if you do a tech, you like kind of float up and land safely rather than getting grounded. Or in later games, they actually made it so that if you tech right away, the throw just completely cancels, so the throw never even happens. They don't get any damage out of it whatsoever. Then, once throws were kind of dumbed down and weren't as strong as they used to be, then what would happen, the next form of cheesing per se, was
The next
tick
form of
throw.
cheesing.
Now you may say to yourself, what's a tick throw? If you're not
How is tick throws
Street
cheesing?
Fighter, you might not understand what I'm talking about.
What are you talking
A
about?
tick throw is when you
Throw a
are
tick?
next to your opponent,
Yeah.
nearby your opponent. You do a move that forces them to block, and then while they're still recovering from that block, so they're still in the animation of the block, you are able to throw them. And in the beginning, early Street Fighter, there was no way to reverse it. There were actually setups with certain characters where you could go, walk up, tick, throw, walk up, tick, throw, and they would not be able to get out of it. They would just have no method to escape the tick throw. And you could do it repeatedly.
How do I?
And
Okay, there has to be a
with
way.
all this issue with throwing and the damage that throwing did,
Oh my god.
and the fact that
This guy is being a baby. Oh, I can't do anything. Ah.
actually in the community became a mentality of the throwback.
Oh god, what the fuck is that thing?
Throwback? What do you mean? Like, you know, it's a throwback? It's a classic version of something or something from years ago? No. The throwback meant that if you purposely used one of those tactics, like if you used the tick throw, or if you just kept repeatedly throwing someone over and over and over, you would actually be entitled to throw them, to give a throw back. So I would walk up to you, do the tick throw, and the guy would say, yo, let me get a throw back. And you would have to let him get a throw on you. Now, of course, that could be completely one-sided, because what if the throw that you did with your character didn't
200?
throw their character?
No,
This
run,
was
run,
literally
get out of
a
there.
big thing back then, where this was a major part of the culture of Street Fighter. If you were an honorable player and you got thrown, you would
Fuck
request to
that.
get a throwback.
Holy shit.
And if people didn't give it to you, that person would be shunned. That person would be like, alright, that's the outsider. When he plays, walk away from the machine, let him fucking play by himself until he leaves the arcade, and then we'll start playing again. Now, I'll be honest with everyone. Me, myself, personally, I started to see the competitive the competitive level that Street Fighter could become, and I disagreed with the throwback premise. I actually thought that the throwback premise was stupid.
Why is
That
the
if it's in
what?
the game, okay, and it's not a blatant game bug or an exploit like that cheesing was with the repeated low shorts, then you shouldn't be, you know, punishing people for wanting to use that game mechanic. I mean, it became preposterous. There were people who were just bitches. I'll be honest.
Bitches.
You throw them once. Oh my god, I can't believe this fucking guy threw me. Everyone come in. This fucking guy just threw me in Street Fighter. What the fuck kind of a guy? See what a pussy bitch. And you would just want to fucking sock the motherfucker right in the face, right there in front of everyone. But you knew that it wasn't worth it because he was.
Dude, imagine if DSP played on match and all people did was just throw. Just endlessly. Then it'd become like, why you block? Like, he would hate that so much. I'm blocking and he throws me? What the fuck?
He was just a little fucking low-life bitch.
Low life bitch.
It
Oh.
was just, it was a weird time to be playing those games because there was all this cultural stuff going on around them. Now, the final leg of our journey of cheesing actually came from Japan. And this was something that was not actually, the term was not used like this in the United States, but in Japan it was. In Japan, they actually had an alternate definition for the term cheesing in Street Fighter. In Japan, cheesing was considered when you actually use chip damage or block damage to kill your opponent. Because in Japan, they felt that that was dishonorable. They said, you did not earn that hit. You know, you may have reduced my life, but you did not earn that final hit. And there are actually certain fighting games.
You may have reduced my life.
Your opponent with chip damage. Now, Street Fighter is not one of them, but there are ones where you cannot kill your opponent. You have to get a clean hit in order to actually win a round. So, in Japan, it was kind of weird because if this actually
Okay,
started
what does
happening-
everyone think about that? About chip damage? Is it fair? Is it not fair? Let me know.
Around the Street Fighter Alpha
My
series,
son, the legendary hero, seems I sired myself a champion. Can't say I truly see it, but I don't suppose I ought to question good fortune. Father of the hero, I like the ring to it.
The icon for winning a round, it would be a piece of cheese. And everyone would look at that and say, why the fuck is there cheese on the screen?
don't
No
know
one
about
will
fighting
understand that
games.
because again, in America, the
I only
cheesing was
recently-
either at first using those repeated low shorts to re-dizzy, or it was throwing. So people didn't know what the hell that meant, and then later on it came out, you know, once the Japanese started coming over here and we started having these international tournaments, it came out that the term completely meant something different in the different culture. And that was pretty crazy that two
Pretty
completely
crazy,
different
dude.
places, thousands upon thousands of miles away from each other, but because we're playing the same game, we somehow came up with the same terms, but the terms meant different things. Like,
Magic
what kind of a
Cave.
crazy coincidence is that?
What a crazy coincidence.
The bottom line is...
Bottom line is this.
This whole honor system and all that kind of finally faded away into obscurity once Street Fighter finally became a competitive medium. When serious tournaments started to be held, like the majors, like you're talking
The majors.
EC and Midwest Championships,
EC,
whatever they would have on the West Coast, like
man.
P5 or EVO. Once these tournaments kind of jumped up there and it became like a competitive tournament standard, there no longer was like, oh, you can't throw or oh, you can't cheese. It was pretty much, if it's in the game and it doesn't completely break the game, then it's allowed in tournaments. However, there were still some tactics. For example, in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, there's a few glitches in the game. One with Gambit, where he actually jumps off the screen and flies away and never comes back. So there were people who in tournament would pick Gambit, would get a health lead, and then jump off the screen and never come back, and they would say, well, I won. Because I'm over. I won, I had more life than you. And people were like, no, wait a minute. Yeah,
No, wait a minute.
Shit. So, essentially, even in the competitive realm of games, there was still cheesing, per se, that was looked at.
Oh, that was
Another
easy,
good
dude.
one in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, there's a game bug with Ruby Heart, where if she does a certain move or a certain dash move,
This is
if
a
you
terrible
press
place.
away and press
You'd
the
best
button,
run away while you
it
can.
actually fuck the game up. Like, she would freeze time.
Oh, now he's a hammer.
No one would be able to move, and again, so if you had...
I'm so
those
scared. He has a
health
hammer,
leads,
guys.
You would instantly win, because no one else could do anything. She would just be Ruby Heart by herself on the screen moving around. And so again, there were these weird game bugs that were attempted to be used in tournaments, and people kind of put their foot down and said no. But for the most part, outside of those kind of really abusive game bugs, things that maybe previously would have been considered cheesy were accepted. Throw traps now were accepted. Things that were repeated touch of death loops were now accepted. Infinite combos, which are also very frowned upon in the early days of Street Fighter,
Infinite
were now very
combos.
accepted in the tournament scene. In fact, people were like, they would applaud and like almost make people their heroes who learned the best combos and who could do these infinite combos and basically win the match with them. So over time, Street Fighter really did evolve from this kind of grassroots, you know, honor among men kind of a boys club kind of
Honor
thing,
among
to a
men, dude.
higher level competitive thing where everything was pretty much accepted unless it was a blatant game abuse or something blatantly that wasn't meant to be in the game. And it was an interesting time because, like I said, you don't have that stuff anymore. Now, you know, you go to an arcade and it's all ticket games. There's no more video games. There's no one there playing Street Fighter. There's no line of people with quarters
Ticket
up
games, dude.
waiting to play the game. And it's something that I really feel has been lost. It's a part of culture that we may never get back because now that the game consoles are just as good, if not better, than arcade games, why on earth would anyone go to an arcade to play a video game when you could just sit at home and play everything over the internet? And in my opinion, that's a shame because as you see now, with all these games, you've got rage quitters and
Rage
flag
quitters.
switch abusers, and people who just, because they have such a miserable presence in their real life, that they have to try to get their jollies out of cheating or out of
Jollies.
underhanded or dastardly online. And because they know they can get away with it, because the person who they're cheating isn't standing right next to them. I've seen fights break out in arcades from people being real assholes and getting just fucking decked, getting kicked in the balls,
Getting decked.
thrown outside. I've seen it. And incidentally, one of my future stories of back in the day is going to be one hilariously particular case when this happened. And it's a really good story, but I'm going to save that for another time. I'm going to wrap this up by saying arcades growing up back in the
Oh,
day, that
arcades.
was a lot of fun.
Okay.
It was a completely different experience.
Because you
than
saying,
today.
okay, so I did my video. I'm gonna spoil a little bit of my video. I talked about his podcast about him crying about the FGC, and he kept talking about how the FGC now is way more toxic, man. But here he's like, oh, we kick people out, we beat them up, and all this stuff. That's not toxic.
And you really had to be a confident person to have the balls to step up and publicly play someone and publicly take your loss if you took it, and either have the confidence and the courage and the determination to go right
courage.
back up there and play that person again and possibly get your ass handed to you again rather than just quit like a lot of these fucking assholes do online, these rage quitting pussy ass bitches.
Pussy ass
An
bitches.
Online loss that doesn't even mean anything.
You tell him,
Okay.
Phil.
So that's it for this segment of Hate Live. We're going to take a very short break, and after just a few minutes, we're going to come back with the final segment, which is just going to be Q&A with the people in the stream chat for a few minutes, and then I'm just going to wrap it up, and that's going to be the end of our beta episode of my new podcast, Hate Live. So I hope you're enjoying it. I'll be right back in just a few short minutes to rest my
No, what's
voice.
the beta
When we come back,
for?
We'll have the conclusion. Hang in there if you're on Twitch. Stay tuned for a word
Stay
from our sponsors.
tuned.
If you're on YouTube, just hang in there for a few minutes. Feel free to
Wait a second, sponsors? Wait, I thought he doesn't have sponsors. What? Mr. Never had sponsors. He had sponsors? What the fuck? Now, of course, he probably means commercials, because he likes to think his show is a TV show. So, you know. So he ran ads, but this dude is not about ads. Hey, none of that ads, okay?
So, yes, the arcades in this area had those games. However, Mortal Kombat was fucking huge. Mortal Kombat was the first game that in my local arcade, they got like 3 cabinets of it. So I think it was when Mortal Kombat 3 hit that they ended up getting 2 or 3 cabinets of Mortal Kombat 3 because the game was so popular. The graphics were digitized, but they were so
The
popular,
graphics.
they were even better than Mortal Kombat 2. People were flipping out because they loved the goriness, but they also loved the campiness and the craziness and the zaniness of the fatalities and such. It was the first game that had the run button. So there's a lot of revolutionary stuff about Mortal Kombat 3. that really changed the fighting game scene, and people really loved it. And Mortal Kombat, like I said, Mortal Kombat, and then of course after that was Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct, that really blew people's minds. The graphics in that game, and that one also, I think my local
Wait,
had like
did I come here?
once of that. And it was
I'm
all constantly
confused.
on all
Yeah, I
the
did
time.
come from here.
It was-
Okay.
In this area, it was primarily Street Fighter,
Okay,
and
that-
Mortal Kombat, and/or Killer Instinct, because Killer Instinct actually
Okay.
was made by Midway, which was rare. They were all kind of related the same way, but those were the major games. The 3D games were never very popular in this area, unfortunately.
Got another gold helm.
Okay.
Well, it kind of sucks they can't wear it.
Oh my god, I can't.
Makoto
believe
sucks. Okay, next save place, I'm gonna save, and that's gonna be it for this game. Beware, I said beware my rules.
Ugh. This is on slow mode, and I can't even read the questions because they're coming so fast. I can't even read one before it scrolls off the screen. Holy shit. Did you get anything for winning a tournament at your arcade? There were very few tournaments held at my local arcade. It was more like we would practice and level up at the arcade and really kind of hone our skills, and then we would have to travel. We'd always have to go to New Jersey or New Chinatown in New York. Those were really the hubs of where the tournament scenes were on the East Coast. Connecticut was very laid back in that regard. It was more like we would train in Connecticut, and then we'd be like going to travel to go to a competition. The one tournament I think they ever held at my arcade was Killer Instinct, incidentally, and I think the guy who won some money. So. Have I tried out my DDP yoga yet? The answer is no. I do have the yoga mat, and I had the DDP yoga. I showed it in a video last week. Unfortunately, this week has just been a whirlwind. Since I got back from being on vacation last week, I had Metro Last Light. Then as soon as I beat that, then I had Resident Evil Revelations. I had the Batgirl DLC. I've got this now. I had equipment constantly coming in. I had 2 sets of headphones show up. I had 2 new webcams show up. My floor actually has more boxes on it now than it did before. My major hurdle to doing the DDP yoga is I don't have
So you
to
got
nothing to do,
mid-ether.
is clear out all the bar stools and shit from this side of my condo and either put it on that side of the condo or cram it in somewhere. Now I have to try to roll out the yoga
Oh,
mat.
wow,
Also,
dude, the
really
bird- the
flat.
birds
Some of these
showed up.
exercises require you to start from a laying position and do it that way. Well, I just have been so busy this week. I have not had time. To be honest, it looks like the next few weeks are going to be busy. I'm hoping that eventually, I do get around to it, but right now, I haven't had time to rearrange my place and figure out how to do it. But I am going to get to it eventually. Oh my god, so much stuff just went by.
So much stuff,
Man,
man.
I can't even read these. My thoughts about Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 being the biggest fighting game right now, it's shit. The game is shit. And anyone
The
who's,
game
like,
is shit.
a serious fighting game player from, back around before Street Fighter 4, who used to actually have to learn techniques
man.
and practice, will tell you the game is utter fucking shit. It's a horrible game on a competitive level. It literally amounts to one hit is the end of the game, which is not what fighting games are supposed to be about.
He also dunked on a dude. So like just say does it call? He brings up everyone like just spam focus attacks and that's how they won or whatever. And then DSP is like, well, actually, like this guy, can you believe it? People think that this game's set whatever, and look at him now.
Because the game was made completely to be
Oh, is this the
flat.
guy with
That's
the
whole game.
with the theories?
Flashy
Yeah, dude.
and looks good rather
I'm
than
the guy with the
on a
theories.
competitive level. It's a shame that that's the biggest game because when the game came out, most of the people who played Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2 hated the fucking game and stopped playing. But now I see all of a sudden people start to come back out of the woodwork because they realize that Capcom isn't going to make a better game and they don't want to
Hey,
be left out of the community.
Dirt
And
trash
I
man.
don't care about being left out of the community because I'm not
Made it just in
left out.
time.
I quit. I said I don't like these fucking games. I'm not gonna bust my ass wasting time playing games I don't like, especially a shit game like Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So that's my feeling on the subject.
Oh, story time. Oh, another attack. Wow. Wow, another attack. Surprise, surprise.
Oh my god. Spamming so bad. Will I be watching the Halo TV show? Fuck no.
Fuck
What
no.
do I think
Halo
about
TV show.
Microsoft with the
Oh
whole
yeah,
Game
I think they had like a
Developer
machinima for Halo or
a
some
very
shit.
Unfortunate incident, and it really sucks because there are some games that I feel really should.
Oh my god, how many fucking
games that
how many
actually-
enemies are here?
Well,
This is
I just
stupid.
read an article
This is
today-
stupid, dude.
Hold on, because I have it about this very subject.
Oh, wrong enemy. Shit.
Here it is. Let me just find it in here.
Ah, whatever. At least I killed one enemy.
Developer who made a game that I played and I really liked, and he said basically it was a complete waste of his time to get it on Xbox Live, and that he's not going to seek to get his future indie games on Xbox Live. Let's see who it was here. Shit. I could have sworn. I could have sworn it was in here. I swear to God, I just read this article. Fuck. This was his right here.
Oh, finally, no enemies.
Hold on,
Jeez.
sorry, everybody.
300 gil.
Ah, okay, here it is.
300
What game is
G's,
it?
dude.
A game that I personally played, but I actually.
You'll ruin our ambush. Quiet, you'll ruin our ambush.
Retro City Rampage. Remember that game? Now, I never finished it, but it was a neat throwback game. It played like an 8-bit game. The actual developer basically said that he had such a fucking hard time getting it here. It's just so needlessly difficult to get your game out on Xbox.
Oh, let me guess.
And the
I've
game is
that sends you
identical.
back. Like you're not you don't want to fall down the
Xbox Live
waterfall.
Arcade one was over a year of total work.
Oh my god, dude. If I
It was a lot of time to
I'm
get
gonna
on.
say it.
Xbox sales really got hurt by
Okay,
Microsoft
okay,
policy.
okay, never mind. If I didn't fight those enemies
In
again,
addition, they released Retro City Rampage on January 6th.
I would have been mad.
Basically is the worst day in history to sell a video game. I don't know why. Maybe the day after New Year's, no one's buying things, but they released it on the worst day ever. But yeah, whatever. It's funny. All indie game developers are now complaining that this new Xbox Live model with Xbox One, you're not going to be able to get your indie games up there anymore without like joining a major publisher. To which I say, I don't know how many mistakes and flubs Microsoft can possibly make. It seems like they're going out of their way to purposely do every single fucking one. But that's unfortunate because indie games, especially now, you see John and I every month we're jumping on
Mountains are so
having
nice.
a blast.
I
We're
agree.
playing some good ones like Decay, like what was that one? Arcade Craft. There are some really good ones out there, and if you're stifling creativity,
That must be near a boss
people
fight.
who don't have a lot of money from publishing their
Okay,
games,
actually, I
shame
said
on you. Shame on you, Microsoft.
Yoshi said Makoto sucks. So we're gonna save and we're gonna switch to Guilty Gear. So again, beware my rules. I told you guys up front, if you slam Makoto, we're playing Guilty Gear, and that's what we're doing. So yeah, you guys can thank Retro. Thank him. Hold on, I gotta get my hitbox, dude. Yeah, play Guilty Gear and get trash. Get this trash off. I will say I am liking Chrono Trigger each time I'm playing it. So it is a fun game. Good thing Persona 4 Royal is coming out. Persona 4 Royal? You mean Persona 5 Royal?
Making money from these big companies who are going to do exclusive partnerships with you instead of the little guy who wants to also get his artistic work out there.
The little guy, dude. DSP really loves indies, dude. And we can play Revelator 2! The only thing is I have to play on Wi-Fi because I don't have an Ethernet cord here, unfortunately.
3 pages of
But it's fine.
I didn't get to read
I'm not playing
設定
anything crazy when set up. Where's Dust?
通信
Let's go back now.
But this got rollback, dude. It is the beta.
I already answered the question about E3 earlier in the podcast, but if you missed it, watch the podcast on the King of Hate vlogs for that.
I do have someone else that who wants to watch me play fighting games, so I'm gonna like link this for my other guy, my other
I've already
friend.
said multiple times, I feel the mainstream media's scoring system and review system for games
Where
is
is he?
innately flawed because they held no responsibility whatsoever to what they say or the score that they give in the reviews. They hide behind the guise of, oh, review is my opinion and therefore I have the right to say whatever I want in this game review and it's protected by freedom of speech. Which is completely wrong because when you have a game review,
There you
you have
go.
a responsibility to both review it objectively and pair it with your subjective.
Failed to connect. Come on,
You
failed to
take
connect.
Give a game a score because you're in a bad mood or because you're a fanboy of a certain genre or a certain you're not keen on a certain change that a genre of game has fallen upon. I hate mainstream reviewers because
I hate mainstream reviewers.
they should be taking it with a
I
grain of
do.
salt, understanding that person gets paid to just rush out an article that they actually might have a worse review than
Okay.
someone who's
Come
not
on.
doing it for the money because they can actually be honest about what they want to say.
All these players that I can't fight one. No.
Spam, spam, spam. I can't read all these.
続けか
Come on,
なめられんじゃないよ
fight me, face me and fight.
Retro replay or retro playthrough of Final Fantasy IX
Ah.
possibility. Right
Okay,
now,
let's try player match.
I'm struggling to get people interested in anything that's old that I do, and picking a old niche or JRPG.
Oh,
might not be
niche
the best
JRPG. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. Well, I don't think we like
Consider playing
RPGs.
Fable 1 if people wanted me to, but again, I don't know if people want to see me do these days. Very confusing.
You played Fable 1, dude, and then he dropped it. Dude, remember Fable? Remember when you played Fable? Oh, fucking password lock? Come on, man. Come on.
Am I reading, currently reading any
Dude, this is
comics or
bullshit.
graphic
Come on.
novels? Let's see. Since by the way, I have pants on shorts.
Oh,
This
okay,
year,
I'm glad he told us this. I'm wearing shorts. I have pants on.
I've read, God, they're not coming to mind. A lot of them I read earlier.
続けか
In particular, just
なめられんじゃないよ
the entire first 48 issues of the
Come
Walking
on,
Dead
respond.
Compendium 1.
Match canceled. Oh,
Third into Compendium
match
2.
canceled. This is stupid. It's not dead. Look, there's people here. They just don't want to face me.
5 seasons
They don't want to fight me, man.
ahead of what you'll be
This is
watching
bullshit.
on TV if they
They're terrified of the little guy coming up.
Outside of that, I haven't read
They're
that much.
they're terrified of my biking.
A little bit more.
My biking power.
Graphic novels.
Okay.
Oh, you know what I
Failed to
did recently?
connect.
I read one of the Sin City books.
What? Come on.
It wasn't even the movie.
This is bullshit.
I can't
Bots.
remember right now. It's not coming to mind what the girl was. It was one of the ones that wasn't in the movie. I read one of those chapters.
I'm gonna try stronger than me. I kinda wish there was an any search field for this game. Come on. There we go, baby. We got a match.
I guess people messaged me today about it. I don't know if it was announced today.
Oh, I just fucking Sin. I hate fighting Sin in this game. He's so fucking hard
Now, I don't know
for
if it's
me.
for launch day, so what I may actually do is just pick up my regular copy of the GTA 5 that I already have reserved. That.
Beat him with the mat.
This is a game that number one has replayability.
Got him. Look at that. Look at that. I did it.
Dark Souls, I held on to for years because I quit it. I couldn't take it at the time. As you know, at that time, I didn't have the capability to live streaming or anything like that.
This is a good connection. I'm doing it on Wi-Fi. It's pretty good. And streaming? Oh man, I'm loving this game so much. It's so fun. It's so good, man. Oh. Ah. Ah. Oh my god. Dude, he's so lucky I fucked that up. I shouldn't have canceled out of it. Shit. Oh, got him.
We'll both have to buy a copy of the game in that case, but we're going to be doing a lot of probably online co-op gameplay.
Good shit. Now let's do stronger. Let's do stronger. Let's raise the difficulty.
Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen DLC.
Let's see how I handle with stronger enemies.
a bunch of other stuff out, and then I went on vacation, so I just haven't had time to do it. And I mean, would I like to do it? Maybe.
I don't think any of these people are gonna want to fight with me.
Interested. When I did Dragon's Dogma last year, even then a lot of people were interested in the playthrough. They were telling me, you know, it's a repetitive action-based RPG, and you don't really, it doesn't translate itself well to a good playthrough. If I had a big question, but I would. But right now, I don't have any plans.
Yeah, I don't think any of these people are gonna want to fight me. I don't know what red means. Either it means that well, I don't know. Let's try searching for a room again. A lot more people do player matches than ranked.
Figures acquired lately.
Fate of the
Besides,
Greek,
you guys
yeah, man.
do Nukem, I'm sure, in a couple of
You saw my biking?
latest one. And of course, you have this songbird from Bioshock.
Learning.
I think I have. It's hard to remember. I swear, it's so hard to even remember.
Fuck yeah, let's go in here. Let's see what happens.
Work is that they announced them like a year and a half to 2 years in advance. I'm not even joking. Like I've got figures that I pre-ordered a year and a half ago. Haven't given them a second thought, and then all of a sudden I get the email.
Okay, wait. Let's watch this. Lord Chinchilla Coco.
I could be wrong.
I like the name.
I think the next two that I have come up
Desync detected. Uh-oh.
and I got one. I think that one. I think I still have that one on order. I'm not positive, but that may be coming soon. I think the next one that I have after that, maybe one of the last ones, because as you know, I really root for them, is Commander Shepard from Mass Effect. I saw it. I was like, oh, that looks fucking cool as hell, and I had to pre-order that one.
Cool as hell. Maybe I should make a
So I have
room.
those two on order right now.
If I can't find anyone, I'm gonna make a room.
I have the sniper from Team Fortress 2 on order too. Look.
Oh sweet, he wants to play. And it's a jam player! Let's see if I can handle it.
大したもてなしはできないけどな。よう、腹くく大したもてなしはできないけどな。やんな。
You probably missed
Oh my god. Dude, this is bullshit. She's cheating, dude.
大したもてなしはできないけど
Oh, that would have been a good counter. You're getting jammed. I'm getting jammed, dude. I did not mean to taunt. That was an accident. Come on, come on, get it. Got him.
The answer is there's always a possibility, especially if there's
Damn it! Oh man, that was a good player though.
for that in-depth kind of footage, you probably want to go looking for for their
You
stuff,
always go
but
back
that
to
doesn't
Chrono
mean
Trigger
you
when
cannot
you
pick
admit
up a
defeat.
character later.
No. I want to change. Oh no, it's the right song. I'll keep playing. This guy is fun. I told you. I told you my rules. Any Makoto slander results in guilty gear. Okay.
Coming up soon. In fact,
It's
we're
I
gonna
gave
find
everyone a fair warning. Okay. I made an announcement and everything. Why didn't that work? Oh, desync detected. No.
Marvel Heroes
No.
a Marvel-based MMO online. Plays very similar to
Desync detected. Desync my ass.
myself, John Rambo, OJ, and our friend Joe are all very interested in playing it. We've all pre-purchased copies of the game. We unlocked characters.
No, you did. You did. I was streaming, and that's when you happened. I noticed it. It's in the stream chat, Yoshi. Oh my god. I listened to. I had to talk to Yoshi, and now I'm losing. Wow, thanks, Yoshi. Ah. Shit. Oh, this person's good.
They should have picked another DC Comics character. If Scorpion is the last DLC character, that's really unfortunate because that's just a waste of a spot. It's really dumb. I see a question about
This is a fun match.
traveling to other states.
I want to keep playing this person. This is gonna be like the Chris G moment
Let's put it
in
this way,
the
when
Street Fighter 6
traveling to
beta.
other states, if there is a couple of things that I'm going to, for example,
Oh fuck. No. No. Oh, I thought you... Damn it. Next one I'm gonna have like 120 hour cruise. No! If you do that, I'm never gonna show up to your streams. Oh! Oh, I got her with the slash. Oh my god, he was able to get out of that? Oh, this is good. This is like a lot of fun. I'm telling you, this is a great game.
Revelations, well, that's just the port of a handheld game. I'm not gonna bother watching that. Oh,
Damn,
he's
hold on,
playing
I wanna like.
Uncharted, that game's old. I'm not gonna bother watching that. You know what I mean? And it's like.
Here players
I
are
really
code.
feel it's quality entertainment games played
Okay, I'm gonna add him on.
shape. That's why I'm doing this new poll on YouTube. I hope the results actually accurately represent what people want to see me play.
There you go. Send him a friend request.
Oh, shit. Oh, I don't want to do that. Like, oh my god, you know, I'm trying to be, like I said earlier, I'm trying to be interactive with you with you fans and you viewers. I made a pledge to you earlier this year that I wanted to be more interactive with you. I want to listen to your opinions more.
Oh. What? That didn't work? Oh, I tried to do a wake up super. Charles, look, blame Yoshi. I had a whole rule saying any Makoto slander would result in Guilty Gear, and this is what happens. Oh my god, my nose! Oh, that need it? Damn it, that's not. Oh, I got her anyway. Maybe she'll let me win. 5 minutes? No, I didn't. I beat her for way longer. No, damn it! I was just a pixel off.
The hottest thing in all zombies is rip your fucking body parts apart. So if I see people on a daily basis ripping body parts apart, what is shock happens?
Look, we'll do. Tell you what. I will do Chrono Trigger after this. I will play it. I will play Chrono Trigger. I will go back to it. There. I'll be magnanimous. Fuck, I fucked that up. Okay, that got her.
Just so everyone knows,
Shit! Oh my god, I beat her! What?
by all means, give me feedback.
No! Count the win! Count the win! No!
I will see you later. Have a good night.
God damn it! The one time I won! The one time! God damn it. I worked so hard. I worked so hard on that one. This was... Oh. Well, I guess I gotta... Wait. Sete. I mean, where do I go after that? I worked really hard. I worked really hard in that fight. The one time I beat her, connection drops. Dude, isn't it funny? Okay, I finally win, and then the match just happens to drop. Hour of power. Oh, we can stream slip this guy. Hell yeah, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna be like, I beat a streamer. Dun dun dun.
Thea's only gonna be
You know, fine. Fuck it. I will do Chrono Trigger, since everyone is like pouting. But I'm telling you, that rule is still in effect. If any Makoto slander, I go back to Guilty Gear. Now that I got this working. Oh, oh, it's loading the game up again. Nice. Well, I do want to see if I'll get points. Alright, let's load up the next episode of Love Line. I mean, Hate Line. Oh my god, I fucking hate. With 2. Okay, I got no points.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, dogs, cats, bats, rats, mutants, aliens, and the undead, welcome to episode 2 of the Beta Podcast.
There.
Hate
We're
Live.
going back to Chrono Trigger. Everyone can calm down, calm the fuck down in my chat. If I see more whiners, we're gonna play Skullgirls. So that's gonna be the next thing. That's gonna be the next
Good round of
thing.
applause for our announcer. I pay him a lot of money to do that, so, you know, give him a little golf clap. Alright, welcome everyone to Hate Live. This is episode 2
Okay.
of my new
Should I
podcast.
use? Yeah, I should use
If you're
Shelter.
not aware of how this works, I'm going to be doing this Thursday nights, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, here on Twitch TV.
My code is
Recording it and uploading it to the King of Hate vlog on YouTube overnight that night, because it is a longer show. It takes quite a while to upload. And I'm going to be doing this 3 times a month if I
Okay.
can. If I'm
This
busy,
has to be a
if
boss fight.
Something's going on a Thursday, then we're going to have a bye week. But I'm going to try
This
my
has
best
to be a boss
do it
fight.
consistently on Thursdays, except for the weeks when I do Ask the King, which was last week, because that was just.
So you see how choppy this is? Does anyone see this?
Answering questions and stuff. There's no reason. For
Like
me
is
to
it?
do.
Like it's not like this when I'm playing on portable, but it's like this now. Oh my god, it's even worse. Dude, it can run Guilty Gear, but not this.
Whether it's stuff that I'm involved in, whether it's gaming news, whether it's all kinds of different stuff. I've got a new back in the day story for you, which I think you're really gonna
Hello?
enjoy. We're gonna do some live Q&A just like last time. So speaking of
Hello?
which, if you are watching this on Twitch on the live stream right now, if you look at the chat, the moderators have set up a raffle, so you can.
Damn
submit
it, I
questions
thought
into
we were
the
gonna have
raffle
fun,
to
but
get it possibly answered tonight. Okay. So what you need to do is
what
use
number was this?
that command, get your question
was
into
Canaan
the question
City?
raffle, and then in the
I just
last
wanted to
portion
see what
of
he
this
wanted.
program, I will be answering Q&A questions out of that raffle. So definitely put your questions in, and
Look
that's
at
how you
that
will be able to
chat.
go.
Steam Deck having trouble
The
running
segments,
its
the way it's going to work is
That's
first
just-
I'm going to talk about myself, what I've been doing this week, the games I'm playing, what I think about those games, and everything about going on with my channels and everything on YouTube and
Okay.
Twitch this week. That's going to be a first portion. And
What the
then
fuck?
we'll
Fuck
talk
you!
about gaming news, which a lot has happened this week. Just today there were some really big announcements. So all that's going to be in segment 1. Then we're going to have a break. In segment 2, I'm going to come back and we're going to do my back in the day with DSP story. Today it's going to be a really interesting one about my gaming origins. How did I
The
actually
gamer
get into
origins,
video
dude.
games? What was my first exposure to video games? What were, you know, what was some of the cool stuff about that? The stories, who was it that got me into it? What was my first console that I ever owned? You're going to learn all that today. So that's going
I'll
to
actually
back
play
in the
Persona
day
5
story,
for
and
the
then we're
sake
gonna have
of
another
Game
break,
Club.
and then we're going to have a final
Only
segment where I do
because it's
Q&A.
free.
Well, it's because it's free, I bet.
Fans here on the stream, so I'm not sure how long the show
The
is, so
beginning
I'm-
might be long, but I don't know. I don't want to say it because I swear SMT3 had a shorter intro and apparently it doesn't. So I don't want to make any more promises. But the characters are not as bad as Persona 4, so you know it might be tolerable.
That's why I'm doing it, and I apologize. It's a really bad year. This year,
Okay,
allergies-
dude, I want. Why can't I go up?
Because we actually had a longer spring than we usually.
Okay, there we.
And therefore I am being negatively affected by
There
it.
we
I
go.
apologize for that, but I'm going to do my best to
We
get
got
through
up
it,
there.
just like I've done with all my quality content this week, okay?
Okay, I can't go in there? Are you serious? Look at this. They can't go through that hole?
Switch this week. Let's get started.
Wow, they can't go through it.
It's been a very unique
There we
week.
go. Now we can go
Started
through
out,
it.
I thought it was only going to be maybe 1 or 2 games that I was playing.
I'm the wind.
All the
Whoosh.
stuff ended up coming out almost unannounced.
Wow, what a
You know,
dumbass kid.
surprisingly,
Oh shit, a
ended up
sword.
being the best
Hey,
game.
don't go up there.
So let's run down. First of all, this week was unique because on Sunday I got exclusive access.
Did you come to
Marvel
take it?
Heroes, which
The Masamune, I mean.
that came out.
Shit. I'm gonna say yes. It's my sword.
But I actually got a 2-day advance.
I thought so. Wait just a second, alright?
For a premium
Oh,
package.
big brother, where are you, Masa?
I played the hell out of it that whole day. I had a
What is it, Mune? Oh,
And basically what I've
I don't like the setup.
The game is Diablo
Not again.
with Marvel characters. It literally
So
is like
thought
just as addictive
you'd
as
make a
Diablo
name for
with
yourself
Diablo.
as hero by grabbing the Masamune, did you?
Crafting
What a
systems are
buffoon.
interesting. You constantly get new powers and you're leveling up.
Humans are all the same, aren't they? It's how you use the sword that's important. Not just that, you have the strongest one.
You are going to enjoy watching that.
You can't even understand something as simple as that. Guess that proves you're human.
To what the game really is, which is just
What should we do?
click, 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 click. Oh, hotkeys.
The usual test them.
Click, 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 click.
Might as well give them the chance to entertain us for a while.
The original Diablo game.
Alright, here we
Very simple
go.
game,
Whoosh!
But a formula that worked. I think that's going to work for this game, especially because it is free to play.
These people look
As long as it is
stupid.
Public, anyone can download it, anyone can play the game. So it's really neat in that regard. But people are basically telling me, Phil, you know, you played it for 2 days, and we were so tired of watching it on stream and even on YouTube, barely the videos. Some of the videos that I uploaded like on Monday or Tuesday, I think it was, still don't have 1,000 views. So people are basically telling me we don't want to see any more of that right now. So I got a plan for that. And I think you're gonna like what my plan is. So stay tuned. We're gonna talk about it in just a few minutes. What the plan is for Marvel Heroes. Okay. Then on Tuesday, there was supposed to be a new release, Remember Me, which is a retail game published by Capcom but made by this studio called Don't Nod. And I guess this game has had like a storied history of development where it's been through other development studios. It finally landed with Capcom as a publisher, and it's interesting. Let me put it this way: the graphical design, the art design, and the story of the game are extremely interesting. The gameplay, not so much. A lot of the gameplay is kind of combat that's repetitive. Now there is some variety to it, and I am getting even more into the variety, unlocking stuff over the course of the game.
Throw a grenade.
But really, the core is platforming. It's very basic platforming that you've probably done in Uncharted and Assassin's Creed.
It's
and a bunch of
basic,
other
dude.
games recently. So it's probably nothing unique in that regard. The game's not bad. The game's actually still pretty good. It's just, I don't know. It feels like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like it has its own identity. Let's put it that way. The story does. I feel like I could watch a movie in this game. But I don't know so far if the gameplay is really living up to that. But people are liking the streams. People are, on YouTube, the playthroughs are doing pretty decent. So thank you for that. And
Oh, come on.
we're going to talk about that in a sec. But then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, no one knew this was coming out. Scorpion was released for Injustice as a DLC character, and he was released only for season pack holders. If you didn't buy him in the season pack, you had to wait an extra week, but no one knew this was going to happen. And so it was kind of a surprise. I did a surprise second stream with Scorpion. We went in the lab with him, we did his arcade mode, and then we jumped online and did some online gameplay with him. So, personally, I don't like the character.
Ooh,
Personally, I don't
480,
like
nice.
I don't think he belongs in Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat, he doesn't belong in Injustice. He does belong in Mortal Kombat. Number two, compared to other characters, he seems pretty weak. Like, it seems like you really need to put in some effort to try to use mix-ups and stuff to land damage with him versus some other characters. I got one hit, here comes a 40% combo. With Scorpion, it's more like, I gotta mix him up. I gotta try to do a tricky cross-up so that I can then do a combo. And he relies more on, like, limited setups or mix-ups of high-low that don't really turn into damage combos. I could be completely wrong, but playing him for one day, that was my impression. I was not pleased with
Sweet.
But that footage is live on YouTube, and there's actually 8 more matches.
Hey, Masa, these ones are pretty tough. No one's lasted this long since Cyrus.
So then,
Cyrus?
now
From the
Wednesday,
tester?
another game comes out that I know
What should we do?
called State of Decay.
We
It's
fight them
basically
for
a
real,
horror
of course.
zombie survival horror game
Alright, this is it. No more games.
Auto with zombies, like in the zombie apocalypse. That's pretty much
With
what
Masa's
the game
bravery
is. Only
and Mune's
strategy,
brains.
simulation elements mixed in, because if you die once, you die.
We are unstoppable.
Find other survivors. You have to recruit them and do things for them and gather resources so that they survive, and then you can eventually play.
This thing looks even stupider, if that's even possible.
For guns, you're looking for food, you're looking for ammo, you're looking for all kinds of stuff. The ability to move your base around. There's lots of interesting story-based missions, and interestingly enough, you can fail the story-based missions, which I didn't know until today. When I failed a critical mission for not doing it quickly enough, and someone in my camp who was sick died because of it, I was like, whoa, I didn't know that was going to happen. So, really freaking interesting the way that this game works. The thing that gets me the most, it's an indie game on Xbox Live Arcade. And I was playing the game and people were looking at it in the playthrough and they're like, this is a retail game. Where can I get it? Where can I buy it? I gotta go to the store right now. Like, you don't need to go to the store. If you have an Xbox, it's on Xbox Live. That's the only way you can get it right now.
500. Oh my god, that's really good damage.
But the game is really fucking good. So if you have not seen any of the streams or checked out the playthrough yet, I urge that you do. And the gameplay is only going to get better over the next several times that I play it. I get the feeling because the game's really actually starting to pick up. So I'm really pleased with that, and I can't wait to play the game again. The one thing this week that I have not had a chance to do yet is play Grid 2. And this was a racing game that I was playing last week alongside the other new release. And I like the game a lot. Don't get me wrong, I do like Grid 2 a lot. It's just that it's a racing game and I haven't had time because there's all these new releases that I'm playing, I'm spending my time on. So, the way that it's going to work is this. Let me give you an idea now of the schedule of what to expect in the next few days, okay? Basically, tomorrow, I am going to be doing one live stream only of gameplay that's a current playthrough, meaning I'm going to be doing Remember Me as my first stream in the afternoon.
Remember
I
me?
don't know how far I am in
Yeah.
to get a chunk of gameplay done because obviously I need to start going on these games and see if I can get near the end of them. And then my second stream tomorrow night is going to be Demon Souls. So for those of you who've been waiting, you know, weekly I play Demon Souls. Friday is the day this week, Demon Souls. Friday night, okay? Saturday, I'm going to be doing a combination. I'm probably going to be doing a stream of State of Decay during the day, and my second stream will probably be Remember Me if I haven't beaten it tomorrow, which I don't think I will. If I did beat it, I'll start Grid 2 again, okay? So that's the schedule for the next 2 days, just so everybody knows. Now, huge change this week. Huge thing. Never done this before. Doing it for the first time, trying to see if we can make it happen. We are going to be doing stuff with John Rambo, but he's not going to be in-house. Let me explain what I mean.
Damn it!
John actually texted me today and he said, well, Phil,
That did not go the way I planned.
what do you want to do? And I said, well...
No! I wanted to heal him! Damn it, I hate the fucking cursor sometimes.
Break from that
Whatever.
You know, I don't really know what other games, like we've been playing Battle Block Theater, but I think the momentum on that has kind of died. I'm not sure, and he says, well, why don't we play Marvel Heroes? He really likes Marvel Heroes, by the way. He's been playing it, he hasn't had a chance to play it that much. He's basically played it exactly as much as me this week. But for
Oh, this is annoying. It's really, like, annoying now. Okay, I technically beat it. This is dumb. Dumb fight. Thanks for the resub, Ludwig.
And play two-player co-op on one TV. So
It did not go the way I planned.
I belch, and we're thinking about it, and we're like, well, first of all, logistically, could John get his PC cleared physically? And John said, you know what, Phil, I don't want to chance it. I don't want to chance unhooking it, bringing
I feel like I
it
could have beat
or
it.
whatever, we hook it up and something happens. Okay, I perfectly understand that. I've had...
The thing that sucks, I don't know if it's the game or just the controller, but like, so there's 3 characters, and I go right, and it goes all the way to the right. Does not go in between.
It would be a fucking disaster.
It's just odd
So I told
in
him,
that kind of way.
Don't worry about that. So let's think of other options. I said, well,
These dumbass kids, man.
could he play...
I kind of wish I could just start there, you know?
I thought about it. I said, no, he couldn't, because that's on wireless
Feel
internet.
losing.
To have him
Baby
playing on
games,
wired
what
internet,
else
streaming on wired
do?
internet, and then him trying to play on wireless internet,
I'm gonna beat it. It's
this
this is Dunzo. I got it. They've been resubbing for 28 months, Ludwig.
Alright, what about the laptop? The laptop right now that I have in front of me for streaming, okay? That I use for streaming and other stuff. Could that run the game? I looked at it, I said, it could probably run the game. It does have an NVIDIA Optimus, whatever the fuck they call it now, graphics card inside of it, and it is a Intel Core i7, pretty good fast processor, and it has 8 gigs of RAM. But I don't know. I don't know how realistically it's going to work, and if it would work properly. I haven't installed the game on there. I haven't tried it, and you know, I don't know realistically if I could get it to work on the laptop. And then I thought to myself, do I even want to install a game on here? Because this is a laptop that I need on a daily basis. I have to have this functioning in order to do live streaming. So do I really want to fuck around installing shit on it now? And I said to myself, you know what? I'm probably not. Let's not take the chance. And finally, we came to the conclusion.
I'm not using a mouse. I'm using a controller.
To play it over the internet.
Using the
Not
PS5 controller, dude.
PC games is just not viable right now to be doing co-op in person like that. So
Because that's the
what we
future.
decided to do is we are on Sunday going to be doing a marathon stream of us live streaming Marvel Heroes continuing on. So John Rambo is apparently only like not even a full.
I mean, I do have
in the game.
this thing. I use this.
My playthrough left off, and so my playthrough of Marvel
I
Heroes
like trackpad,
go on
dude.
halfway through, which is pretty neat. And from what I'm hearing, John has a few people who are playing the game that he's going to invite, and we're going to have a big party, and we're going to try to take on the rest of the game together, which would be really awesome, okay? We're going to be talking over Skype, so unlike the previous videos of Marvel Heroes that I've done, I will be talking over Skype, and we'll hear their voices over Skype, so we'll have some audio communication. Actually, my Turtle Beach headset has the capability just by plugging into USB to do headset, microphone, plus, you know, surround sound.
This is really annoying. It seems like they've been doing Confusion way more.
On Sunday, but you might say to yourself, but wait a minute, Phil. What about
Wait a minute, Phil.
Because that's your wrestling commentary show. You do it every week. And actually, we are very close to our
Oh, what moves?
100th
Oh my
episode.
god, I thought you said
They have a
mouse.
plan for everybody.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Just Gamer John. I'm an
But that being
idiot.
said,
Okay. Okay.
what we're gonna do regarding
I
Smart
have.
Guys,
I'll look at it later. I don't
we're
remember.
going to live stream it over Skype. Similar to
What
how
mouse?
Rambo
What,
does
oh, what
his
mouse?
show.
Oh, I'm using a controller. Oh, that's not what I'm asking. Oh.
OJ in a window from Skype, and that's how they do it. That's how we're gonna do Smart Guys this week. So it's an exception. This is kind of like a demo of. I mean, I've
Or a
talked
whirl.
about this for a while. There may be a time when I move, and if I move, we still have to have capability to do these shows. So this will be a cool way to test it out and see if there's a week when there's no chance that we can be together to do it. Can we do it over the internet like that? So we're gonna be attempting live streaming Smart Guys here on Twitch, and then recording it and uploading it to the Team Page Block to get the two fans of both being home. Okay, so. I know some people may be disappointed. They like the classic style. I agree, but this week is an exception. This is by no means going to be the norm, just so everybody knows. Alright, so that's going to be Sunday. And that's cool, too, because I've never done the Skype thing, and I'm going to be doing it for the first time. So maybe I'll learn the ropes of how to do Skype in a podcast, and then for future podcasts of here, I can have guests and stuff. Because right now I have no clue how to fucking do it. Okay?
How do you do guest, dude?
Alright, so that's the plan for Sunday, and then Monday is the beginning of E3. And this week is going to be huge for a number of reasons. Number one, E3 this year is probably going to be one of the most important E3s in the past 6 to 7 years.
Whoa,
And I
E3
say
is gonna be
that
important,
we're
dude.
gonna have an unveiling and the public display and hopefully demo of both the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. And we're going to see them head to head. We're going to see what these guys can do in their press conferences to bowl us over. Because I think there's a lot of uncertainty and a lot of questions and things left over from the initial announcement press conferences that a lot of people are looking for answers to. E3 is going to be that time, okay? So let's see what happens. It's going to be a huge E3 for that because of that. We're going to get to see all the launch titles for these consoles. We're going to get to see what's in the works for these
Please
consoles.
give me an Aura Whirl.
Huge freaking year.
There we go.
That being said, what I'm going to do is cover E3. Which I mean, I'm probably going to do once a day, maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, even Thursday.
I have Cleave, Cyclone.
Podcast/vlog video where I talk about my honest feelings about what came out that day regarding E3. And I'm gonna have it both here on Twitch and also gonna upload it to my vlog channel. Or what I'm even thinking of, I may even just upload it to DSP Gaming so that way it gets even more exposure. Now I do want to disclose something ahead of time because undoubtedly people are going to catch on to it. There is a program going on right now with Machinima Partners that we get an incentive to do coverage videos. We actually get a boost in payment for views on those videos. So I want to fully disclose ahead of time.
Damn, I wanted to give it to
Talking about it.
Cleo.
I am going to be doing E3 coverage, and
Shit.
I was going to be doing it anyway, because if you actually take a look at the videos that I've done about the Xbox One and stuff like that, those are going to be the hugest views on. So there's no reason for me not to cover E3 fully every day and be the source of information and also discussion for these things every day on a daily basis. But I do want to let everyone know, yeah, I am getting a little bit extra, something extra out of it. I'm not trying to be sneaky, and I'm not only covering E3 because I'm getting something out of it. Last year I was at E3. Unfortunately, this year
He was at it, dude.
I'm going to be doing my best coverage available from home, and hopefully it goes well. Okay. So that's going to be all next week, and of course, then we're leading into the last
Vacuum wave.
next week. We'll talk about that next week when I actually do the podcast and that kind of stuff. We'll talk a little bit about leading into the Last of Us. Right now, I don't even know. Like, I don't know the details. I don't even know if GameStop's doing a midnight release for it. I was actually told that typically in the summer they don't do midnight releases, so I don't know what's going to happen with that, but I'll have more info for you next week. Okay. So that's the schedule for this week. Jam-packed with content, new games, all kinds of fun stuff going on. I'm excited, and I cannot wait to continue this week. It's been a good week so far for gaming, anyway. Gameplay and gaming. Okay. So now
Eventually
let's
he's
talk
gonna
about
die.
that.
I mean,
Let's
come
very
on.
Briefly, well, not briefly, but let's talk about gaming news this week, and then we're going to talk about SGC coming up. In fact, you know what? Let's just talk about SGC now and get it out of the way. I'm going to be mentioning this in every vlog video that I do and every stream that I do. But SGC is ScrewTac Gaming Convention. It's a convention being held in Dallas from June 21st through 23rd of 2013. It's a convention that myself, my girlfriend Panda Lee, John Rambo, OJ's girlfriend Carol Ann are all going to be attending. We are guests. We have a panel at this event. And,
No,
it's
come
run
on,
by
really?
gamers for gamers. It's run by gamers. It's not one of these big
Run
events
by
like
gamers
all
for
these
gamers.
publishers trying to shove tripe down your throat about their
Okay,
games.
come
No,
on.
it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Anthony
It's a
Water.
game room with arcade games, a game room with all kinds of console games. There's gonna be all kinds of competitive gaming going on. There's going to be a vendor area with hundreds of vendors like are lined up for this thing at this point, which is crazy. There's gonna be panels outside of mine. There's going to be other panels, live events, concerts. The Iron Man of Gaming is going to be going on, which is a competition that I'm participating in and I've practiced for the past 2 weeks. You can check out those training videos on my gaming channel, DSP Gaming, if you haven't seen them.
There you go.
They're freaking
We're back
good.
on track.
Here's
I
my
think we got
son
this.
Basically, effing up every 10
I
minutes,
believe in me.
trying to play these classic games. It's pretty funny. So definitely check those out. But anyway, ScrewTech Gaming Convention is going to be a blast. And we want as many people as possible to come out and hang out with us.
Damn it!
So,
She died again. No.
website if you want to check out details. However, I do want to warn you, you need to register soon because the pre-registration, from what I'm to understand, is closing like shortly. So if you don't register like really soon, you're gonna have to pay more money if you just go and show up at the door and try to buy a ticket at the door. Now, if you do pre-register, there is a link that you can use. That's a referral link for me that gives us credit and basically lets them know that we got people to come attend their event. If we're a big enough draw, chances are they'll invite us back next year. So I'd appreciate it if you use that referral link. If you do register,
Use that referral link,
See,
dude.
it was just pasted
Got
in the
him!
screen chat
I
right
did
now.
it. Everyone didn't believe me. I did it. I beat this fucking asshole. I'm getting a sword out of this. Right? Right?
That's it for SGC. I just want to give the promo spiel again, and we'll be talking more about that as we approach it. It's only in a couple weeks now, so we're getting pretty close. 2 weeks. Okay.
They beat us, Masa.
Now let's talk about gaming.
That was fun.
We'll adjourn for a short break. Gaming news.
Do you think they'll fix us?
It just came out.
Will they find our proper owner?
Somewhere that there will be
Yes,
more
it'll
DLC
be
characters
alright.
In addition to the season pass that's purchasable now for Injustice, and it's unclear whether or not they're going to offer a second season pass.
Oh, this goes to the frog, I bet.
You know, DLC characters, or
Ugh.
they're only going to sell them separately. It's very
Get you
unclear.
back.
Also, people are wondering what's going to happen because there were lots of strong rumors that General Zod was going to be the final DLC character for season 1.
General
But then
Zad?
we saw the teaser trailer for
So this is the
Scorpion.
Masamune. It looks like it's been broken for ages.
Jumps out of the background, and it's teased that maybe he's going to be the next playable character. And if that's the case, then what happened with General Zod? Was that just an overblown rumor?
Allow me, we'll ride the wind to the base of the mountain.
So I think a lot of people are.
Good luck to you.
Announcement, and we're all assuming that's going to be announced next week. 3. I personally, I'm. It's cool that they're making more characters, but for my question is, well, wait a minute. I paid 1,600 Microsoft points or whatever the hell it was, I don't remember, for a season pass.
I don't remember,
and
dude.
I assumed that was going to include all the DLC characters. What I ended up getting was 2 DLC characters, then a character from Mortal Kombat that I didn't want. I don't know who the 4th character is going to be, but now you're already telling me I have to pay more money to get more characters. Like, I am a little deflated there. When someone tells me, here's the DLC pass, season pass, I'm assuming that's going to cover all the DLC for the game. Not we're going to sell several passes,
Alright.
depending on how
So
each
we should
one
be good
does.
now.
So in that case, I am a little upset about that. But being that I've had so much fun playing the game, being that every time a new DLC character comes out, I've tried them out. I've had success, you know, playing with them, do little mini tutorials and going online and playing. I'm probably going to continue getting the characters. I'm not 100% on that. I guess I want to see who they are first. But,
Dude, come on, I have the sword. Give it to him, man.
There's strong rumors that there's actually going to be Mirror's Edge 2.
Oh, I bet I have to.
There's a leak out
Oh, I
there.
bet I have to
I don't know
give
if
it to
it's
someone.
retail
I bet I have to give it to someone to
or
fix it.
something.
Then I have to give it to him.
Mirror's Edge 2 as one of the
That's
games
stupid.
that's
This
coming out
game,
on PlayStation
this
4,
game is
which everyone
dumb,
said, "Wait,
guys.
you know the game was
How can you
supposed
say
to be
this is
made?"
good? How can you say this is good, man?
Sure. So everyone's looking forward to next week at E3 to hear if there really is concrete news. Is Mirror's Edge 2 coming out? Because I'll be honest, the game was a great game. It was buggy, but it was a great game for what it was. It was completely unique. The visual appeal of the game was outstanding. One of the most creative and artistic games I've seen that I've ever played. And it's been quite a while since the game came out. And this may be a game that could push the graphical limits of the PlayStation 4 to new heights. So everyone's excited to hear if that game will be coming out next week. Some new news from today. We got
New
word,
news?
That Metal Gear Solid 5 is actually now going to actually take place over the span of 24 hours, and it's up to Snake to stop some crazy-ass terrorist, and only Snake can do it. And there's actually going to be all drama with a countdown coming.
Oh,
and
dude, because MGS5 has Kiefer Sutherland?
hours of
That's the
video.
joke.
That's pretty crazy, and I'm fully
Are you-
respect
are-
for
are you-
myself
are you laughing
for
yet?
Making that joke is because it was announced that Kiefer Sutherland is going to be the voice of Snake in
Why didn't anyone
Metal Gear
boycott
Solid 5.
MGS5,
All
guys?
The hoopla and the controversy on the internet about David Hayter not being the voice actor for Snake is absolutely correct. They actually went to a celebrity to get the voice for Snake in the next
Remember when
game.
people were
It's
upset about this?
interesting. I mean, Kojima has never done that before, so why maybe he's a fan of Kiefer Sutherland, I don't know. But all I have to say is thank God that Metal Gear Solid 5 actually isn't 24 real-time hours of
Thank God.
content.
Oh,
What
okay.
it ended up being is 2 hours of actual gameplay and 22 hours of overblown cutscenes.
Bleh.
So instead of
Did.
22
And now look
hours
what happened to it.
of,
Look what happened to
of,
MGS5.
a TV
Everyone
show,
laughed
basically
about
what
that,
it
and
is.
then it's like,
Hopefully we'll get some
guess
gameplay out
what?
of the game.
There's no
That's what
cutscenes.
Kojima does with Metal Gear Solid 5.
Do you love that?
Later this year. I don't know if it really is going to come out this year, but I guess we'll see.
We'll see. And it didn't come out this year. It came out in 2015.
Okay. And last but certainly not least in gaming news, even though it's no surprise to anyone and everyone kind of
Who do I give this sword to?
it was solidified today, actually, in an official post by Microsoft on their forums. It was reposted by Major Nelson. More information regarding the Xbox One, because all these questions and this controversy happened after the press conference that they held 2 weeks ago. Was the reveal, the big reveal press conference for Xbox One, but they only talked about weird capabilities that gamers don't care about, like it's a TV.
It's locked.
It can run your
Come
cable,
on.
You can fucking do Skype on. Everyone's like, I don't give a shit.
I don't
What
give a
about the games?
shit.
And then all of a sudden,
What about the
after
games?
The announcement press conference ended, all these rumors started floating around, and people who were being interviewed were kind of confirming these rumors, these Microsoft reps, about, oh, can you play used games on it? No, you really can't. Can you trade in the games? No, you probably can't. Does it always need an internet connection? Yeah, probably does. Does it always need the Kinect connected? Yeah, probably does. Well, Microsoft officially came out with
Ooh,
a statement today confirming pretty much 100% of the negative things that people have been talking about the Xbox One in the past few weeks. Which leaves me scratching my head saying, so let me get this straight. Microsoft actually had the opportunity to make a preemptive move. They heard the huge lashback that they got from
Lashback?
fans, from gamers, from everyone when they heard that all these things were going to be on the Xbox One. And they could have said, all right, listen, we got this big backlash that hit us in the face. We weren't expecting this negativity. We got to change some of these things because this thing's never going to sell unless we fix it. 2.5 weeks later, no, they just confirm all the negative things. So next week at E3,
Confirm the negative
unless
things.
The Xbox One, it has like the best lineup of games ever seen to man. I don't think the Xbox One is going to sell.
If
at
the guy
all.
boycotts
I
Silent
think
Hill, no,
they're
he
just gonna
won't.
say,
He's
"Fuck
excited
Microsoft
for it.
for being so
He
confident
loves
because
Bloober
they
Team.
were the
He
market
loves them.
leader for a
He's
long
like, Bloober
time.
Team is actually really cool, man. They make really good games. Everyone hates them, but like I like them, man.
Console, which is what it's looking like the Xbox One is.
I will say
Give
the
you an idea of some of the things that were announced.
I will
saw
say the
a posting
these
here.
remakes, they all look
Highlights of
weird.
their
Resident Evil
announcements.
4's remake looks really odd
No
to me.
renting, no loaning, and no private sales of games. And what they mean by that is that each game is tied to your Xbox Live account. The only way that you can give a game away or give it over is if someone has been on your friends list for 30 days and then they play the game on their
Okay.
console, it gets locked to their console.
Tata and the
What?
Frog.
So really weird, and it seems like
Tata and the Frog, that's a great
Said,
name.
oh, we have a plan.
So we need to find
for
Tata, I
resale
guess.
of
I guess
games, don't
Tata's
worry
the
about it.
key.
Now it almost seems there's no plan. It's not that there's an additional licensing fee in it. You just can't do it. You're not going to be able to buy and sell used games anymore. It's just not going to happen. And everyone's like, huh? Like, what kind of strategy is that? The console must be connected to the internet once every 24 hours. If it is not, it will not function. So if your internet's out for a few days, you're fucked. Your Xbox One is
You're
a brick.
fucked.
And guess what? If you were planning on using your Xbox One as the cable box and everything, you're fucked because it won't work. So if you don't
You're
have internet,
fucked.
you don't have TV either. Wow, isn't that fucking great? What a great universal idea. No internet means no TV. Because if I'm without one source of entertainment and information, I definitely want to be shut off from the
Maybe
other.
back here they
Wow,
have
Microsoft
someone
is
that
really
can make
fucking
this
thinking
sword work.
clear. Trade-ins may be accepted at participating retailers who have deals struck with the publishers of the games. But if this copy and license protections is
What the fuck?
exactly what Microsoft is saying it is,
What the fuck?
how viability,
No, I wanna talk to him.
Even work again.
Let me talk to him. Why can I talk to any of these people?
It's rumored that it's going to be the full price of the game, in which case, why the fuck wouldn't you just buy the new game instead of the used copy of the game? You can give a game to a friend only if that friend has been on your friends list for 30 days, and then once they boot the game and play it, it's stuck with them. So basically what they're saying is
I can't
you will
talk
never
to
be
him,
able
that's
hand over
bullshit.
games to friends. Trying to bring a game from one place to another will only work if you sign in on your account. You can't just give a game as a gift that you've already played and used. And then the last thing is
Oh,
that
this is Zen's Bridge,
supposedly,
dude.
if you're playing a game, now this is weird too. If you are playing a game on the Xbox and you're logged into Xbox Live, it checks once an hour to make sure that you're connected, and if you're not, like if you start playing a game and then you unplug from Xbox Live, after an hour it'll stop letting you play the game. So again, to which I say, oh, that's good. So I'm playing Grand Theft Auto 5 by myself here, and all of a sudden my internet completely goes down, and the cable company announces, yeah, there's an outage
What do
in
we
your area.
ticket?
After an
Huh?
hour, I can't play Grand Theft Auto 5 anymore. What?
What?
What if I'm playing it by myself? It's my fucking fault that my internet doesn't work? You know what I mean? Like, Microsoft seems to be living in some ridiculous futuristic utopia world where the internet is insanely blazingly
So this
fast,
is what
but it's
DSP
not
forgets
for a
all
lot
the time when he praises Don
reliable,
Matrick.
where it's not for a lot
He
of people.
doesn't
Where it
remember
works
the DRM
100% of the
bullshit.
time, where it's definitely not
Don
for a lot of
Matrick?
people.
He was ahead of his time, man, with
Microsoft
digital
doesn't
distribution,
say
man.
Up someone's ass. This is not
But
reality. In reality,
it wasn't just
the internet
that.
is a fluky thing. People have it on and off all the time. Not everyone. I have one of the best connections.
You know, let's
in
take
my
that
area,
boat
and
ride.
Several times a year, my internet still goes down, and I'm still unable to do my work.
Damn, we're dropping
So,
frames. I don't know what's
outside of
going
that,
on.
Now I couldn't even record the videos because I can't even play the fucking games if my internet doesn't work. What the fuck is Microsoft thinking? So my theory on this whole thing is this: as long as PlayStation at E3 does not come out and say, oh, by the way, we're actually doing all the same stuff, we just didn't mention it in our press conference because we didn't want to cause any controversy until we were closer to the event. So unless they completely flub it and they decide to implement a lot of the stuff that Microsoft is saying too, I don't see the comparison between the two consoles. You are going to buy a PlayStation 4. Like, I'm just coming out and saying it. If you are the intelligent consumer, you will be buying the PlayStation 4. Unless you're such a fanboy that you need the fucking...
You
play
will
the
buy a
Halo game,
PS4.
which, by the way, they're not even talking about because they're so fucking head up their ass about their stupid Halo TV series that no one gives a flaming fuck about. Why would would you want an Xbox One at this point?
Why?
I was the most staunch supporter of the Xbox 360 through this console's generation. I said that
Everyone was. Everyone loved the 360.
Hardware-wise, it's a piece of shit that red rings like no tomorrow.
Ringo's
But
house. Let's go to Ringo's
for
house.
Xbox Live connectivity, for the ease of chat, for making parties with friends, for inviting people to games.
By the way, yeah, I named her after Ringo from Soul Hackers 2. Okay? Yeah, that's right. One of the best games I've played all year.
About the Xbox 360 had the fucking advantage. Why would they throw
Base
that
character,
the
by the
fuck
way.
away? Why would you do that? We are the market
Based.
leader for the majority of this console's lifespan. Now we've decided to completely change our business strategy.
Based.
Probably to make more money, even though it's gonna completely backfire. I don't like. Who do they think the customer is? A complete
Based.
fucking brain dead idiot? Well, besides for the rabid fanboys who fucking play Halo nonstop and that's all they play, I realistically don't see anyone going for the Xbox One. Why
Based.
would you purchase the console? I mean, just be honest. If the PlayStation 4
I bought you this apple with what we earned today.
Ever buy the Xbox One.
Oh, you're so thoughtful.
And that's what I mean. E3 is a huge E3, the biggest E3 in the past 7 years. I'm gonna say it because we need to see what these guys' real strategies are coming to these new consoles. Could Microsoft somehow do a
Hey, Mega,
recover?
this is launch
At
of the
this
Xbox.
point,
Hell
they
yeah.
released all this information
The real
today.
version of
It's completely
RE8,
stupid
baby.
that
The
they do
real
that.
one.
I don't think they're gonna
Not the
recover.
fake one, the real
That's my
one.
honest opinion. Microsoft, I only have one thing to say to you. You blew it!
Bleh.
Billy Madison knows what he's talking about. So, alright. So that's it for gaming news this week. We'll have more. Definitely next week's going to be insanely huge with E3 wrapping up on Thursday.
Insanely
I'm gonna have so much
huge.
to talk about. It's going to be a great podcast next week, so definitely tune in next week.
Okay.
Okay.
So
now
I don't
we're
know
gonna
where to
take a
go.
Quick break while I relax my voice. I'm actually going to get more drink. We're going to come back.
More
We're gonna
drink.
do My back in the day with DSP segment. You're really going to enjoy it. So please stick in there while we take our first break. I will be back shortly.
Where do I take the sword? Where does the sword go? I mean, my Mac can't run RE8 since it doesn't have the M2 chip, but the new iPad has the M2 chip. Maybe you could play on that. Wee's on fire. Man, I can't believe he uploaded the breaks.
Answer to the question is pretty interesting.
According to...
When I was a kid,
Presentation, it says all Apple
I
Silicon.
used to
Yeah, mine doesn't have the Apple Silicon. Mine has the Intel chip.
You will
news
learn that
corner store
one
kind of
day the
convenience
M2
store
chip
deal
is
with
an-
my
It's
father.
not a meme. It exists. It's real.
East Main Street of Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Yoshi is doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't know what an M2 chip is. He doesn't even know what it is.
And my dad
He's
was-
saying that one day he'll know it's a meme. How is it a meme? It exists. It's a real thing. They have charts and graphs and data.
And it was
You know what
various
the-
things over the years. I
What
played
else
the
has
Gaiden.
two
I played
M's?
there was this thing pigskin
It's maybe.
pigskin football or something like that. But it was a game where you actually played violent Vikings who like punched each other and ripped each other's limbs off during a football game. I played
That
Contra.
performs worse
I
than the
played,
M1 chip
several
in
different games over the course of the
what
year.
circumstances?
Oh,
Like downloading porn? Yeah, maybe don't download porn on your fucking
back
computer,
then,
dude.
everyone was
Malware,
Paperboy, so I
you know,
played every
affects
time I
it.
played. But that was my only real exposure.
You know, I'm sure the people who like are saying it runs worse than M1 are probably people that are like downloading like porn, malware, and like you know, going to risky sites.
Of age to play video games was actually the end of an era.
I don't know where the fuck to go.
This era of arcade video games. We're
Theo,
talking
you're
about
projecting?
real blip and
Uh,
blip, like
no.
Pac-Man and Galaga and the things that used vector graphics that look like shit.
So see, this is how stupid this is.
Back then they were
Come to me when you have when you have the need to think of me as your guide. Okay, I go there for help. He doesn't need help at all.
And we're talking the Atari, the Commodore 64, the Odyssey, those kind of ColecoVision had these
Coleco?
games for the home, so people stopped going to arcades.
Where the fuck do I
All of
go?
a sudden, you know, there was this new launch of new consoles that came out, like the Nintendo I was completely out of the loop on all of that. I didn't know anything about that stuff. I was a kid that was always into like physical activity and or playing with like action figures. I had He-Man and G.I. Joe and Transformers. Those were the biggest things when I was a kid. Video games were like little down here, and toys and shit were still way the hell up here. Well, I remember one day I went over to visit my uncle's house. We went there for a holiday or whatever, and he said, "Hey, Philip,
Hey, Philip.
come on into my den here. I want to show you something." So I walk in, you know, I'm not knowing what the hell he's gonna show me. My parents too. They're like, I wonder what he's gonna show. And he boots up his computer, and on his computer, now this must have been
What the fuck is this?
Imagine. Well, for the time it was.
Dude, what is that?
My uncle was always, he worked for Xerox, so he was always into technology, computers, copy machines, printing, all that kind of stuff. So he loved having like the top of the line stuff. So he actually did have a really good computer for the time. Of course, we're
They're
talking mid to late 1980s.
on LimeWire
Computer was
downloading the
probably
Flash
shit by
games.
today's standards.
Yeah, they're probably doing
Back then,
stupid shit like that.
And he boots it up, and he shows me this game. Now, I don't remember. I think it might have. I can't remember. Put my finger on exactly what it was.
Oh, great Fiend Lord, why didn't you
Tell you this,
exterminate
I
the
know that
human
he had
race
one
4
game
centuries ago when
that
you
was
had the
more adult-oriented
chance?
because there was a lot of blood and stuff, like it was guns. And my parents told him, "Don't show me that one." So I remember he showed me a game with like a plane. It was flying. He was shooting stuff with a plane.
A
He showed me
plane,
things. I
man.
was intrigued because I had no clue what I was looking at. Like I didn't know what the hell. An interactive thing that he's playing.
Say, where's Milkor?
What is this keyboard and mouse? Because no one had a computer back
Is
then.
that a note?
So he goes, "You
What
know
does it say?
When you come visit
Sorry,
me,
but I've
here's
gone to
something
peddle my
you want."
wares elsewhere and won't be back for a while. Please come back some other time.
And he hands me this cardboard.
What?
box.
The geezer's gone off? When we need him the
Well, I'd
most?
probably say it's about the size of this.
This. Wow, thanks, old man.
About the size
Old
of
man
this, about
dummy.
$60. He hands it to me. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, it's just brown, plain brown cardboard. I'm looking at it, I'm like, what is this? And I open it up, I flip it open. Games. Out the
Games.
ass. I mean, we're talking, he had like 30
He got
free
games.
Atari games to cartridges in there, just ready to go. Some with instruction manuals too, which was a neat bonus. And he goes, I got something else for you. And he comes out and he hands me his Atari 7800 console. He says he doesn't want it. He got it, he just doesn't want it for whatever reason. And I was
I don't
like,
have I don't have the money.
wow, that is crazy. He's giving me this cool video game console. So I went home and we hooked it up, and I played all the classics that, like, today they go down in history. Dig Dug, Karateka,
Karateka?
Pole Position, Rampage. What else did I have? Oh, Ball.
Oh my god, this is kind of hurting my eyes. I'm gonna be honest, this is kind of like hurting. Starting to hurt to play this.
By today's standards, but back then it was like, holy shit, it looks 3D. It's amazing. And in addition to all that, he actually gave me this thing.
Ugh.
I don't think I have any. Actually, yeah. I'd say the iPad is probably about the size of what this thing was.
Oh
The
boy,
difference is
iPad.
It was very thick. It's like
Oh,
this
dude's
thick,
made an iPad, guys. Remember
gray
that?
Plastic box with 2 knobs on top. I was like, what the hell is that? He says, just hook it up to your TV and you'll see. So I did.
Eh.
It was one of
I think I'm
the
gonna
very
stop
first
playing for
home
now.
versions of Pong ever made. And I had it. I don't know where it is, and this is kind of one of my biggest regrets is over the years of moving shit around and going through phases and stuff, I don't know where it is. I don't know where that thing is probably worth thousands of dollars if it still works. But so I had all this, and I hooked up the 7800.
Okay, let's play
7800, okay? And it was classic. What would happen? during
Skull
the day,
Girls.
My dad actually worked the night shift, okay?
The Black
He would
Dahlia
typically-
Alpha.
He would sleep a lot of the times during the day, wake up, and then go to work after dinner. And so what would end up happening was I would get home from school, and my dad would just be waking up, and we would go and play Atari for like 45 minutes before dinner was ready. We would eat dinner, and then my dad would take off for work. And we played so many games. Like it was probably a year to a year and a half period where we just enjoyed so many classic Atari 7800 games. And that's really my first mainstream exposure to video games. It was funny 'cause when I was actually playing the Atari 7800, the Nintendo was already out.
Oh.
You have to understand, I was.
Don't worry, I'll play
behind
Chrono
time.
Trigger
Even
again
my uncle
tomorrow
Dave
and
was
all that.
sitting
I'll be
because
playing it all
Dave,
week.
He was probably getting the Nintendo and all that. So I didn't have a Nintendo Entertainment System at launch. I didn't even know about it until years and years after it was out. So I was busy playing the Atari 7800. And then one day, I remember when I was in grade school, one of my
Okay, that works.
he said to me, what games do you play?
Why isn't-
And I was like, oh yeah, I play, Tekka and I played Ball Blazing. No, what are you talking about? What arcade
The thing
games?
that's weird is that this
I
used to
said,
work.
Arcade games? What do you mean? He's like, don't you know those damn machines that stand up? I was like, oh yeah, I used to play those in the corner store. Oh, you know, when I go with my dad.
What the
And
fuck?
He's like, but you've never been to an arcade.
Why won't it work?
And I was like, what the hell is an arcade? I don't even know. This is like a foreign term to me. I've never heard it. He says, all right, here's what we're gonna do. He says, this weekend, we're gonna go out to Milford.
I'm so
Mall,
confused.
Connecticut. There's actually a mall there. It's still there. Now it's called Westfield Shopping Town or whatever. Back then it was like the Milford Mall. So you're gonna go to the mall.
I don't know why
In
this
the back,
isn't
In
working.
the back, there's a not a building, but a store. It's an arcade. Meet me there at like 3 p.m. So we did. My parents drove us there.
It literally worked the other day.
I walked in. I was like, oh my god! I mean, walking into a video game a video arcade for the first time, my jaw dropped. I was like, these games
What
look
the
way
fuck?
better than the Atari 7800. Because back then, games that were in video arcades always were a giant step ahead of what you could play at home.
Unable to
I'm
sync?
talking, shooter games that I'm
What?
trying to remember what one they had because they did have one that I.
Dude,
tried
this
out
is
and I liked
getting
it.
weird.
I don't remember off the top of my head. But the game that stood out the most for me was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game. Okay, I was a huge fan of the Ninja Turtles. I didn't even know this damn game existed. And when I walked up to it, first of all, it's 4-player cooperative. You have to understand that. So, how many games have you ever played 4 players?
There we go,
Back
now it
then, that was
works.
unheard of. So for me, it was like, wow, this is like a blast, a 4-player game. Of course, everyone was fighting to be.
Now
their
it
favorite
doesn't.
turtle. Mine was Michelangelo. I don't think I got Michelangelo. I think I actually got Donatello, which I'm happy about because Donatello's the best
What the
character
fuck?
in the game because of his reach. So we played through the game, and I'm putting money into this machine.
Dude,
Now,
what
originally,
the
I remember
fuck
walking
is
up,
this?
My dad had given me like $5. He's like, here, go have fun. So I'm plugging the quarters in. It's the first time I've ever played an arcade game, so I'm dying like crazy. I'm losing lives left and right. I'm wasting money like there's no tomorrow. I'm probably like an hour into it. I blew through my $5.
I guess I have to keep quitting, and then eventually it's gonna
Back
realize.
then, you had to put the money in quickly within like 30 seconds, or else you would lose your game. It wouldn't resume from where you were. I was like, Dad, I need money. And he's like, oh, well, you want to play some more? I was like, yeah, Dad, this is like the best thing I've ever done. It's so fun. So I was like, Dad, quick. So he runs. He grabs his gun. He runs to the change machine. Quick, gets the change, rushes over, grabs the quarter, get in just in time. Yes, so we get to continue. And luckily, some more people showed up to play. So we all kept playing. And finally, I remember, we've been there for over 2 hours. Eddie had actually left. My friend from school had played and said, all right, I had enough. I'm leaving. I
Dude,
was so
literally
pissed
this
off, I didn't
worked.
wanna leave. And so I'm
Why
still
isn't
playing.
this
I
working
got the
now?
Shredder, the last guy in the game, finally. And we're talking after grinding like Krang is the boss before Shredder. And if you don't know how to fight him,
I
he's
don't
like
get this.
insanely
This
hard.
is
I
weird.
dropped like $4 trying to beat him. So finally, here we go. It's me and the Shredder, and people are playing, and all of a
bud.
sudden Shredder's whooping our ass to the point where he beats everyone else. You know, they're all dead, and they don't have any more money, so the kids left, and I'm playing him by myself, and I'm like, fuck. And he was blinking too, so you could tell he was losing. He was dying. And I turned to my dad and said, Dad, and my dad said, son, I have no more money on me. We can't get any more money. I'm sorry, we're gonna have to come back at a later date to beat this game. And I was like, no! I've been there for like 2 hours trying to beat this game. You get to the end, you're like, I can't beat the Shredder. This is bullshit. It was such a letdown. I was like, he had no money. Oh man. So
I'm trying to use the hitbox. I plugged it into the
I know that
Steam
was
Deck
a
dock,
back then,
and
so
it doesn't
well.
work. It worked yesterday.
what ended up happening was that eventually we did go to the arcade.
Okay,
a few more
fuck this.
times,
We're
but
going back
Milford
to,
was actually
Guilty
pretty
Gear.
far away from where we lived. It was
I don't know
like
why
a
this is
5-minute
not
drive.
working.
So we actually found there was a local arcade that was called Spanky's, and it was in our own city. We didn't even know about this, so we went there, and that was kind of became my local arcade until that actually moved from that
Are
location to
you
like one
trying
street
to
over and renamed themselves
do
Crazy
Steam
Gate
Remote?
Arcade.
No.
And that was my hometown
This
arcade.
is a Steam
for the
Remote Play.
majority of my life.
I'm using the Steam
I'd say
Deck.
up until probably
And I
the
plugged
year
in a controller.
2000 to
It should
2001,
work, and it
when
didn't.
Finally,
It worked
that
yesterday.
arcade started to go on the decline, and I started going elsewhere looking for competition. So that is how my consistent arcade gaming presence actually started. Now you may be saying to yourself, "But wait a minute, that kind of it doesn't explain the whole story because right now you're so into video games. How is it that if you stop playing your Atari 7800,
See, it works here. I don't know why Skullgirls did not want to use it.
that is a very good question. As I said, I was behind the times. I didn't have an NES, so I didn't know about Mario. I didn't know about Zelda. I didn't know about any of these classic games that today day or like the
Yeah, it needs to be in the background.
I knew nothing about them. So one day I remember we went to my godfather's house. My godfather has 3 younger daughters, and my godfather
Helps me play, dude.
has been an engineer his whole life, makes a ridiculous amount of money. He's basically rich, let's say that.
Basically rich.
And he has a really huge house. He has a big yard, pool, all the 9 yards. And he always seemed to get them like the technological stuff early. And they were like the early adopters, and they were begging for it, and they spoiled it. So he got his daughters a Nintendo Entertainment System. And one day we were over there for a family get together. It must have been someone's birthday or something going on. So we were all over there, and they were playing. I remember it was a hot summer day. It was hot. Normally I wouldn't pay attention to what the girls were doing. I'd be outside playing. It was a hot fucking day. Everyone was inside the AC now. It was so damn hot. And so I walked in the living room, and they were just sitting there playing. Of all games to show me, of all things to give me like the bug that I need to play console video games, they're playing Super Mario Brothers 3. Now, if you want to talk about definitively one of the best games, when you actually compare it to everything else in the era, like on a page, Super Mario Brothers 3 is probably one of the best games, if not the best game ever made. And I'm not exaggerating. I mean, for people who lived in that era, that game was the epitome of everything gamers wanted in a game. You had amazing graphics. You had a great soundtrack. You had a well-controlled gameplay. You had a wide variety of gameplay. That was the game where they added all these power-ups, and all these Easter eggs of flying and finding secrets, and all this kind of shit. The game was
They don't wanna play with
my
me.
fucking mind, my son. I was like, why does my Atari look like that? Like, my Atari doesn't have anything like that on it. And then they're like, yeah, your Atari's like, generations outdated. The last generation of stuff you can get now.
Let's find another room.
I was like, that's it. I gotta get. So I got the NES.
That didn't work out.
It was kind of funny because when I got the NES, it came to Super Mario Brothers 1, and I remember when I bought it, I also got Super Mario Brothers 3. So I had part 1 and part 3, and didn't have part 2. And then eventually later on, I got part 2, and I loved it, but I was like, what the fuck is this? This isn't Super Mario. And then come to find out, Super Mario Brothers 2 isn't Super Mario. It's actually Doki Doki Panic, and they just
Doki Doki Panic, dude. Guilty Deer? Yeah, let's destroy this one. This is a good room name.
Like the difficulty of the real Super Mario Brothers 2 that came out in Japan, which is a pretty funny story.
Hilarious story. Funny story. Great story.
So, after that, I had the gaming console, but it's funny. Because I got the Nintendo
Speedwagon.
late into its life cycle. I mean, we're talking Super Mario Brothers
Oh.
2. That was the last Mario game.
Oh shit, Ram Ram.
I only had it for about a year. And during that year, I played a lot of games. I mean, I remember playing Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, Mega.
Oh yeah, that did not work out the way I thought. Got him.
A lot of
He really relied on that super. the heyday, dude.
And I'll be honest, ever since the Super NES, Nintendo has been going downhill. They've just, after that, it got down to
Out of my way!
country. Everyone was Nintendo, and it was actually
Did you
at this
think
time,
that
this
would be enough to
iconic
shake me?
end of the NES,
How foolish.
Super Nintendo era. Yeah, every fucking video.
Chrono Trigger. Whoa. Shouts out. I was just playing that. Crazy. Oh. Finally, I won. I won, guys.
When I come back, I'll be randomly drawing questions, and we'll go from there. So thanks, everyone, and I'll be back with the final segment of the podcast in just a few short minutes. So hang in. And most importantly, you blew it! Don't blow it.
Blew it, dude.
俺とおっさん気合い入れたか腹くくんなじゃしょっぱなやんな
Oh, yeah.
From the raffle, yeah,
Are you playing offline? Aside from figure No More Heroes 3, obviously. Oh, shit. Take it off. I don't know what that move was. Oh my god. That was really funny though. He had me like massively stunned too. Damn it. They're using a lag switch. I am playing on Wi-Fi. And streaming on top of that.
Experience and the playthrough or let's play or whatever you want to call it.
I do like the design of Kum Hyun, where it's just like a girl piloting a robot. That is pretty fun. That is pretty cool.
I feel the
腹くくんなじゃあしょっぱなやんな暗かよ反撃
あ
暗いかよ
You have to internet like most Americans.
I have decent internet. It's just when I have it. I mean, I get usually like double digits. Oh, that's my favorite mode. That I think is a mortal counter, and it's always fun to use, fun to get, fun to trigger.
You're talking what, 20 to 25
俺とさ気合い入れたか
originally. Movies and TV have
Wow,
not much
storyteller.
at all. So, I really do feel that video games have
腹くくんなじゃあしょっぱなやんな
Oh my god, again! Oh, that was an interesting round. Oh, you're doing the rollback? Yeah, this is the rollback beta.
いやもう一本続けろ
Literally just lagging and now the next
浅いんだよ
I don't know about that. Skullgirls. This aged like milk, dude. Now it's at Evo. That aged like milk.
Animated characters in it. Maybe an otaku yourself, and you fucking cream over that stuff. The American mainstream audience does fucking not. This is why games like Guilty Gear, this is not. If you want to have a successful game in the United
This is funny.
States of America,
I'm so glad I'm listening to this.
腹くくもいやしょっぱなやんな だから
This
いやもう一歩やっちまえな
miniature women? What the fuck is he talking about? Oh, that was close.
Okay, next question.
That is the dumbest segment I've heard. He got the art design wrong too.
100 spider-sized lion or one lion-sized spider? I'm probably gonna say one lion-sized spider. Chances are, if there were 100 spider-sized lions, I could run away from them or stop them. I don't think I could do that to a giant spider.
気合い入れたか
Bite me and stick me and do nasty things to me. So that's my answer to that.
What?
お頼み申す。
腹くくもいやしょっぱなやんな
Oh man, these are close matches.
いやもう一歩続けろ
This
Ah.
いや3本目続けろ反撃だから
Oh fuck. Damn, this guy bodied.
Probably picking the same game that they showed last year. Probably the same demo too. Maybe they'll show that HD Wind Waker. Like I don't know, this is stuff that they've already announced. Now, there's like one of the things I have no clue what the fuck they are that they recently announced on one of their Nintendo Direct broadcasts. And it's like, well, if I don't know what the game is, why would I care? So thanks for
腹
announcing
く
it
な
out.
じゃあしょっぱなやんな
Ah.
剣だ
Oh my god. Oh.
いやもう一本続けろ反撃
Look. Huge Nintendo fan, by the way. Ah, damn it, no. Come on, let me win the round. Yeah. He'll get him again, though. Don't worry. Dude, these... Dude, you're seeing a pro at action. I'm ready to go to Evo.
That sounds like a porn number. Well, that's kind of what it was. If you like, you know how you porn right now? That's not porn.
気合い入れたか
What sounds hot over the phone was.
This is honestly the most I've played this game. I'm so excited.
Well, what you would do is you would call them, and they
腹
would
く
say,
なじゃあしょっぱなやんなアサインどうしてだから
That was dirty. That was such a dirty move.
いやもう一本続けろ
Damn it.
Which one am I going to do? And after that, the whole market crashed. None of those hotlines existed anymore, and they all just completely dissipated. So, kind of funny how when you get, again, you have a new emerging need. Wow. Let's get people in a call center, give them some stupid tips, charge them fucking $40 a call for, you know, stupid code some dumb kid calls, and then charge their parents fucking credit card on the gas. Got
いやもう一本続けろ
Cards on the table are not one of the best. That's the fact.
Oh, damn it.
It's Slenderman is coming for me, huh?
No, I don't do that kind of thing. You know, I was just trying to show that the game wasn't scary.
look what I can do
that everyone
online.
was doing that for me, just trying to upgrade
Wow.
have to do those nonsense. They can shove their happy wheels up their happy asses because I don't think that that's quality content whatsoever. It's just fucking stupid.
It's just fucking stupid. I agree. For Happy Wheels.
Next question is I actually almost did.
Oh, that beat it. Oh. He keeps getting me with that. I blocked.
I have gone back to some
いや3本目やっちまいな
somewhat in the game. I don't know. People are just not like.
I'm gonna do one more match.
They don't want it.
Then that's
If
it for
the
the
case,
stream.
What's my incentive to go back and really try to do Heavy Rain as hard as I know that would be to top the first?
I think it's
one,
changed his character
and
shit.
say, okay, well that's great, you did it. Well, we're not gonna watch. So I don't know. I don't know. And I'm
Aw,
sure there's
Chip.
theories
Ugh.
on why.
A chippy.
Like,
Hopefully he doesn't win by chip damage.
I was like, yeah, but it was over a 2-week span. It wasn't like I put out 50 videos in a day. I put out like 10 to 12 videos.
腹くくんなじゃあしょっぱなやんな
Now the fact
どうして反撃だどうして反撃だからだから反撃だから
What? Damn it, I hate them. I hate Chip. I'm praying for you.
いやもう一本やっちまえだから
Got him with the kick.
いや3本目続けろだから
Oh, I hate that move. That move seems so generous. It seems so generous.
I'd like to see
He could hang out on the wall.
That's right. I'd like to see the series Killer Instinct come back and be made by the same dev team that worked on the originals, and it actually plays like Killer Instinct. Not that Killer Instinct comes back and then it plays like Marvel 3, where you hit the guy once and you do a 5 million hit combo and the game's over. No, I want to see.
No, that's not it. I want.
So that would be cool to see a series like Killer Instinct come back and want it to come back, and it just did.
Well, hopefully Yasmin has a
My
friend.
wishes are crazy. My wishes are never gonna fucking happen.
展覧会
Trying to think. Obviously, I would love to see Quantic Dream announce their next game. I know they're not going to though, because they still haven't released the
新なんだよ
And that's the development.
What colors do I want?
To release games, but the games that
Just wanna look at
are
'em.
Awesome. So let 'em take
Oh, I
their
need to
time
get the.
with next games, is all I
Okay, I
have
need to
say
get
about
Eno.
that. And let's
That
all,
one. Then the next
you know,
thing I'm gonna unlock is
appreciate
Milia.
Beyond Two Souls, which
Even
I
though I
think
don't
is
play
a
as her as
great
much.
fucking game later this year. So
I wish there was a way to buy
that's
all the colors just off the
pretty much
bat.
kind of the things that they're all dream wishes, you know. It's not, I mean, realistic because honestly, realistically, you kind of know what's gonna happen. You're gonna have the next iteration of every.
Actually, honestly, I want to try Skullgirls again. I really want to try.
Gen console, some of them
It
will
should
not.
work.
You're gonna hear nothing
I'm gonna try
that
something
you're
else.
gonna want to hear about the Xbox One. Instead, all they're gonna be talking about nonsense, and then they're gonna be questioned on all the stuff that people hate, and they're gonna blow steam up everyone's asses instead of answering the questions, or they'll just won't ever even address those questions. Which is kind of funny because I just got an email from GameStop of all places. Oh, today all the information on Xbox One was announced. Here it is. I'm like, why is GameStop advertising the Xbox One? This console potentially is saying it's going to put GameStop out of business because no one's going to be doing used games anymore, and that's the primary chunk of GameStop's business. So why on earth are they even putting any kind of advertisement into the Xbox One? I have no idea. Maybe they just think that it's better to have it and its accessories and stuff and try to make money that way than just not have it at all or not talk about it at all. I don't know. But I don't know. I'm not expecting. I am expecting it to be a huge E3 because we finally get to see the playing field leveled and we get to see who has
Cloud error.
stack is higher and who really kind of wasn't talking about it because they really don't have a lot to show. So it's going to be an interesting year. I'm not sure exactly what I'm expecting out of it. So okay.
This is weird. Why is it doing this? It literally worked before.
From an overall and big picture perspective, what direction do you believe the game industry is going? Do you think it will get better or worse? And what action do you feel needs to be taken to put it in the right direction? But here's the thing. This is what happens when the economy goes where it's gone, okay? When the economy starts to tank and everyone has less money, it stifles creativity. Because when you have a lot of money, let's be honest, you have I have a little bit of cash saved up, you're going to take more risks. You're going to say, wow, there's a game that looks kind of good. I haven't played it yet. So if I have a choice between Call of Duty every year, which I know exactly what it is and maybe I like it, versus this game where I don't know if I should give it a shot or not, you're going to go with the real dependable thing. Call of Duty, it's the same every year, but if you like that gameplay, you're going to keep buying it, okay? These studios, unfortunately, here's what's happening now. They're making these games, and people aren't buying them anymore because they're going for the same old, because they don't have money to spend on
Let's try
them.
playing normal
And
Skullgirls.
because of that, these games
I don't know
aren't
why
doing
it's not
well,
reading
and
it.
They're failing. And so you're asking me, what direction is the industry going in? Right now,
What the
the
fuck?
industry, if anything, if you want to talk about growth, is in the mobile market, because most mobile games are free to play until you actually want to do a microtransaction. So, for example, I have the Injustice app on the iPad, and the bottom line is it's a fully functional game that you can play for hours on end until you reach a certain point in the game and all your opponents become ridiculously hard. So either you can spend either more time grinding your characters up, grinding them up, grinding currency and money in the game to either buy better characters or level up your existing characters so much that you can progress in the game, but that's going to take a hell of a lot of time. Or, if I spend $5,
Let's try restarting.
I can buy that more powerful version of the Flash, and he'll dance circles around that opponent that I'm having.
I don't know
problems
why
with,
it's
and
not.
you see the formula.
It's not
Hook you
working.
with a free game that has interesting, fun, addictive gameplay, but only lets you succeed to a point. And then make it, even though they may fool you into thinking, oh, if you spend enough time, you'll beat it. No one could spend that much time. Who's going to spend hundreds of hours on the Injustice app just to get, to the end of the game? No, okay, I'm going to take the easy way out. Plunk that money in there. And that's how the
Pump
mobile
that
market
money.
is succeeding right now. It's little addictive games, not serious games with big overarching stories. Little addictive games that people only want to spend a few minutes playing, but once they do, they get hooked, and now all of a sudden they can't progress. They want to spend that extra money to get to that next level, or to get that power up, or to get that avatar item unlocked so they look better. Okay? Now I want you to compare what I just said. The old gaming model, $60 for a retail game that's risky, you don't know whether or not it's good, versus the mobile gaming model, a free game, you get it free, you know whether or not you like it up front, then it's optional for you to plunk not $60, but maybe just a couple dollars into the pot, okay? $60, a few people buy it, versus free to play, a bajillion people download it, and some people sprinkle the money in. So, do you see the difference? And do you see why mobile gaming is so successful right now, especially in this economy?
There we go. We got it to work. I just had to restart. Just had to restart.
People will be like, what the fuck is this stupid little thing? I want to play my serious game. But now things are changing. When you
Things
don't
are
have money,
changing.
things change. And that's really where things are going. The direction that things are going right now. It's even to the point
I don't
where
think I
not
was gonna
only
play
are the
playing
games
Skullgirls,
not
honestly.
selling, but people just aren't even interested in them. So you have games that potentially could be really good games that don't sell, and no one watches playthroughs, no one really cares about the game, no one even talks about it.
Feels bad,
because
man.
all they're talking about is that major overhyped game. Right now, it's The Last of Us. That's it. Everyone's getting The Last of Us. Everyone knows Naughty Dog's great, and they think that Naughty Dog
Try the
put
West
out a good
Coast.
product. Of course, it's
No.
kind of cliche what the game is. It's a zombie survival horror again. So it's, it's kind of along the lines of everything else, but it's the real deal. It's the sure shot. All I hear about right now is The Last of Us. Very few people are talking about Remember Me. Very few people are talking about State of Decay.
Well,
Two games that are actually
that's it
pretty
for
damn
today-
good.
for
State of
this
Decay, I think,
stream.
is exceptional for an indie game.
And I guess I'll say this. I'll end the stream with the greatest meme of all that everyone can laugh at,
And trolls, you can clip this. Hold on, I want to get the right sound bit. I think Skullgirls is. Wait, hold up. Actually, I'm gonna play the vanilla game, the real game. I'm gonna play the real game. Then I'll if this doesn't work, then I'll say my 2 words. Never mind, I won't say it. I joined a room, so. Skullgirls ain't. Oh well, that's not the right. That's not a good connection. Chip won if that's what you missed. Chip bodied me pretty bad. Well, you might get another take. You know, let's do this again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I guess I'll have to say after all. Okay. I guess trolls will get their clip. They'll get their trip. Their clip. I think Skullgirls might be dead.
Oh my god, he's drinking gin. I'm not a whiny baby.
Oh, no, you didn't, you motherfucking piece of shit cocksucker. Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna find out who the fuck you are. You motherfucker. You are fucked.
You're fucked.
Let this
still
be
has more
noticed.
players than
I'm
DNF
Duel, though. I agree with that. I need to find the right time to play Skullgirls. I don't even think people are playing the game. I don't think it's like dead. But let's see who you can raid.
Who can you read?
But yeah, thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching the Chrono Trigger Guilty Gear nonsense. It was fun to see if I could stream my Stream Deck accurately on the stream, and I can. So that's pretty good. I think that's pretty solid.
The end of Duel bumps so hard.
Yeah, I think I talked about this in my Street Fighter 5 video I did for DSP, that DNF Duel just... I've never seen a game just come out and died in the same breath. Like everyone was so excited for it. It's like, oh my god, DNF Duel! Oh hell yeah! Game comes out, okay, and then it just went away. I've never seen a game just go away that fast. It blows my mind. I play Strive and nobody plays on the West Coast, but yeah, no one plays on the West Coast. That's interesting because I would always figure Strive would have a good player base, but I still play Strive time to time. But I like Rival Leader way more. But Strive is fun. This always happens at night. Yeah, well, the West Coast they go out, man. All the girls had their Chinese censor skins. So casual waifu fans were upset. Well, they could get Skullgirls. They didn't do shit. Though they're changing Valentine's costume, so that might be upsetting to some. But yeah, the rollback beat has been pretty solid so far. I gotta say, I've been having a good time. Oh, Ang Lee's streaming. All right, let's raid this guy, this fucking guy. I will stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a special stream. It's gonna be a special stream. Hope you guys come by. We're gonna be doing Chrono Trigger, of course, but we will definitely be playing Persona 5 Royal, the version Satan intended. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. Don't know when, but when I do it, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a great time. Skullgirls got rid of Pantsu. Yeah, but it did and didn't though. Actually, because you still see the pantsuit by, like, when Cerebella does the upside down grapple, you see Philia's skirt falls, dude. It just removes it in some scenes, which is fine, whatever. But thank you for watching. It's been a fun stream. Hope to see you tomorrow. Bye bye.